Well, it's been an interesting week, hasn't it? My goodness. I guess, oh, we got Andreas. Hello,
What's up?
sir.
How's it going?
I'm tired.
Aw,
My
Daddy-o.
wife returned to work, and I watched my
Really?
son all day. Yeah, and it was fine. He was really awesome, actually. By the end, it was like riding on fumes, until my wife arrived, and then he was happy again because he got to eat the good stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The goods.
How do you feel about the arrangement of, like, you think what do you think about, like, working as parents, both as a father or a mother? Like, what do you think about work
I
and
hate it. I
yeah?
wish I was making enough money that she didn't have
Yeah.
to work. I would love that. I would much prefer that, and that's just not a reality right now. So
Totally. Last week we talked about that documentary, America Freedom to Fascism, about income tax, and like I rewatched it just because we talked about it. And one of the main points they make is how the Rockefellers realized they could double tax. They could tax they could force other people to work. And they'd already in World
Mhm.
War II made men go to war to make women work at home to run the factories.
Right.
So it's like, and then what do you say? It's like, I wish I could do something about it. Like it's exactly what, their whole thing is, man.
That's a good point. Double tax. I didn't even think about that angle.
It's messed
Oh,
up. Yeah. Pay you
yes,
less.
it is. Well, paying less and with shareholder primacy, you have like employees that aren't even able to move up in the world because corporations aren't even allowed to really care for their employees.
Mhm.
It's a really shit situation basically for the everyman. It's
Yeah.
it's uh it's trash.
And that's like
But
best
here,
case. You're Sweden, so you got like best case scenario because like you at least get
well,
to
yeah,
have like some months off. Like they
well,
kind
and
of
the taxes that are spent
true.
in all of Sweden are there's people who live here actually see it. They see benefits of it. So, I did see that Hassan got banned from Twitch. He got banned. I mean, there was a lot of things he should have been banned for, but he got banned. He got banned because he said one senator should be
Yeah,
taken out. I
he
don't
was
want to say
he was
exactly what he said.
calling for violence. It was not okay. But I
Right.
don't know if
I
he was
mean,
banned. Someone
but
said he was just
but
suspended.
he's called for violence many times. That's the weird thing. It's not like this is new for him. He just said the words verbatim, and I think that was like because there were so many people already calling that like Twitch was being, um, I don't know, just hypocrites for letting Hassan stay on. I mean, Asmongold just did a video about it like 3 days ago, and then Hassan said this. So it was like the microscope was already on his channel, and like Twitch was probably already getting a lot of heat as it were because Asmongold is a giant streamer and brought attention to it. Lord of the Reefer 2 just said, I got my X account suspended for quoting Hamas Piker.
Wow.
To Hamas Hamas Piker. It's funny. But X is the free speech platform. Well, if you're quoting him, he was calling for violence. So if like what were you I mean, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? You kind of you 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 basically told the algorithm that you were calling for violence. I mean, are you surprised? It's not calling for violence is illegal though, right? So Elon made it very clear. I'm not saying X is free speech
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it has its limits. I know it's not 100% free speech for sure, but you kind of asked for it, didn't you? By quoting what he said because it was a bannable offense what he said. So if you quoted him verbatim, then it's like the algorithm
We'll
basically
see
was like,
that.
"Whoa, this person's calling for violence."
Yeah.
Um, Midwest anarchist is where you can find me at Midwest underscore and cap. Ah, okay. New cover out soon. Nice, nice, cool. Well, again, you asked for it. Bannable. It's chargeable, right? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it would be against terms of service, wouldn't it? Like, hey, if you're doing something illegal on the platform, you can get banned. It is chargeable. That is a good point, actually.
Exactly.
Steel leg of history. Robert Wiles, the one and only, celebrating 50 months as a member. Says,
Bro.
thanks for stopping by my chat, Adam. You didn't have to super chat. Just saying hello was enough. I hope this brings a smile to Diana and be blessed, everyone. Can't thank you all enough for your support. Uh,
Love you, bro.
I don't tell me what I don't have to do. I don't like it when people do that. Oh, you don't have to do that. It's like, I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being told what I
Yeah,
can't
you
do.
don't like to be told what to. I remember one time I was like, "You should interview this guy," and you're just like, "Don't tell me what to do." I was like, "All right, fair, good point."
I mean, that was probably it. I was half joking,
You
you
were,
know?
but it was also like in principle. I was like, "No, yeah, f yeah, he makes sense." Yeah, I should say like I really think I would like to see an interview of this person or something. Not you should.
I would like for you to interview this person. Like
Yeah, I
that's okay.
statements. It switched.
You
It
know what
switched
I
my
mean?
whole brain up. It
There it
switched my
is.
whole. Yeah, I was like, I statements. All right, respect.
I like to look at things literal and s- add a deadpan delivery because it throws people off. You know, it's a lot of fun when that happens.
Yeah, it's a scene
Yeah.
without a laugh track, no music, just figure out how you
So like
feel.
Big Bang Theory, but with actual comedy involved.
Or like it would be like
No,
an episode. It'd be like if you're
oh,
watching The Big Bang Theory
nothing.
and all of a sudden, somebody there's no music, there's no laugh track, and somebody dies, and you don't know what's going on, and they're like calling 911, and like the whole just how you're gonna feel.
I have been told by Jason for two Starship launch in 7 minutes. I'm gonna have it up live so we can watch it
Cool.
because that's pretty cool. Let's
Out of
watch
the
it live,
water.
shall we?
Is it gonna be from the water this time again?
I'm not sure. No, nope. I see it in the background of the people talking about
Hmm,
it. It
cool.
is sitting probably some from Starbase in Texas. Looks like. Okay, so I guess Amaranth got
Yeah,
um
that's the story.
well, I wanted to wait until more people showed up if more people show up.
Never know.
But it doesn't look like it's happening. There it is. Yeah, so Amaranth, I thought it was weird that she was like, I'm being robbed at gunpoint right now.
Yeah.
Like that was her post.
That's how
And
I
I'm
heard
like,
about it was through your comment.
well, I just you know, that's a weird thing to say. You know, it's like I was robbed by at gunpoint. I'm at the hospital now. Like that would have made more sense. But she said I'm getting robbed. I'm being robbed by gunpoint. I'm bleeding, but I got one of them. I just was like, what?
What the heck? Yeah, it sounded like a fake story, but I think
It
there's now
sounded fake,
confirmation.
but donut operator confirmed it. I don't like Amaranth. I don't know why she's worth talking about in general because I feel like home break-ins are a thing. I honestly just thought she faked it, and a
I
lot of
think
people thought she faked it.
a kick
Um,
streamer with a gun shooting intruder is kind of what's going to
I
be
mean,
her memorable thing.
yeah, I mean, I just online hookers are not to be trusted. This whole thing is sus. Well, I haven't
Sure.
seen the video, but according to people on the internet, there is a video, and it makes it even more. It's more sus. Oh, here it is. Okay. She posted the video. I think it must be from her.
Yeah, I mean the fact that she's putting out so much content about this is ridiculous. Like you wouldn't you want to go to your lawyer before you like anything, especially if you like, she had a gun and used it. So
I
like that's
mean,
you need to have some lawyers
but
before you
but,
just
but
share
hold
that.
on. But look at this. I- If she's being held by gunpoint, let me just show you. Mute this. Okay. Why isn't it showing it? Okay, there we go. Okay, wait. This is, guess the video. She's casually jogging, looking behind her. The dude's right there.
Oh, right here. It's in here.
Come on. Go,
Okay, he's got a gun. There's 3 of them. How did she get a gun to even? Okay, hold on. Flood. Does this smell? Does this smell sus or what?
What, the
whole
Amaranth situation?
Yeah.
I don't think it does, to be honest.
You don't think it is? Okay.
I don't think it does. Donut operator said it wasn't, so I believe.
What does it even mean? What do you mean by suspicious, though?
Donut operator said that there's like through his police channels, this event happened.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
that
enough for me.
Okay. I think it happened. I don't know. This video does. She seemed to be like they might have been like telling her to run. You know.
Yeah.
Hurry
Well,
up,
I think like if there's 3 people with guns on you, and you try to run from them, she's trying to look like she's trying to comply. I think because if she tries to run, then she looks like she's trying to get away, and you don't know what people will do. You know. I think it's hard to say when you're not in the situation. I think we could find anything that looks sus, but people panic and don't know whether they should run, don't know if they should fight, don't know. It's like people don't know, you know.
That's
but
true.
I don't find any reason to think that it's weird. I think I don't know, bro. If it's real, if it is fake, then whatever. But if it's real, then I feel bad for her. You know.
I
just
found it sus that she said I'm being robbed by gunpoint.
Yeah,
that was her post.
Yeah, I don't know what that
like,
was about.
Do you think it was just maybe it was just adrenaline? Maybe she was still like freaking out because.
Did it happen at the time? Did she tweet it during the robbery? Because that's what it looked like.
That's what it sounded like, right? I mean, I was just like, why would you say I'm being robbed by gunpoint and post it?
Yeah, first thing she did, pop. Go to tweet before tweet it. Like no matter what, no matter when it is, it's weird to tweet that.
I'm being too robbed at gunpoint. I mean, that's verbatim what she posted. Yeah, and it's like I don't know what that meant. I'm being too robbed at gunpoint.
Maybe a typo.
Well, a typo, but like under stress, live tweeting it's like
weird anyway.
Huh?
Go straight
right,
to Twitter.
And then I believe I shot one of them. They wanted crypto, is what they were yelling, and they pulled me out of bed. Wait, they pulled her out of bed, but then how did she
ran
get
from outside?
The video is her running into her house.
Yeah,
from somewhere outside.
How long are the tweets between each other?
How did they get inside her house then? She's like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, that is
run
weird.
Outside and then like
so they were already in her house and then she somehow got out and then she jogged back in. Did they chase her outside afterwards? I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean she got her gun out of the car. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, the gun's in the house. She runs inside and shoots him.
But she
was outside.
She ran from outside.
Marker Deddy for 10 says, watch the quarterings video. I think I'm good. He explains it all. The chick is telling the 100% truth. Oh, the 100% truth, huh? The police verified it. They told her to get her phone to transfer crypto. That's why she posted and then got her pew pew.
So she tweeted it, hoping someone would call the police to her house. Weird thing to do.
Why not call the police?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let me sign into my
open up my Twitter.
Are they not standing there, like
watching the phone?
Her? They're just like letting her. What?
I do think it's real though. I think it's like I said, it's easy to.
I think it's real. I think it just still doesn't feel. I don't know if it's real. I can't actually. No, I don't.
I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt.
There's a good chance of it being real. I just find it.
One of them did yell, "I'm shot! I'm shot! I'm shot!" as he was running away.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah,
but who is this lady? It's not worth even saying. An e-thought. Yeah. It's an e-thought that I already feel like we've spent too much time.
But that could make sense that's why people knew who she was, wanted to, accost her or rob her. It could be like it makes sense that this could happen to someone like that.
Crypto is crazy to do that for. It's like it's way more complicated of a robbery than it needs to be. Open up your crypto wallet.
Well, you think it makes more sense to
here's my
social
address.
engineer it. Yeah.
I don't know. I disagree
But
because
how
I
you
feel
type
like
in the address?
you just if you type in your shit, it like go into her, if she has her Coinbase or
Yeah.
whatever wallet and it's open on her phone, you take her phone and you transfer it to your own wallet. Everything.
But they told her to open it.
Yeah, open your wallet so that.
But she went to Twitter.
That's what I don't understand. So like that's weird. Like why would they if she got her phone and like the thing she thought to do was tweet.
And she said they
What
pistol.
the hell was that going to do? If
Yeah.
they're sitting there watching her, wouldn't they see that she's not getting her crypto?
That's what I'm saying. She went straight to Twitter. Oops, my bad. I went to Twitter and then tweeted somehow.
So like it's just weird.
That
man.
part's weird.
Well, you can't go to your phone and call 911, so it makes more sense to use Twitter somehow.
Opening Twitter to get to your crypto
How?
wallet if they're watching you,
Yeah, I don't know.
and then tweeting a whole sentence
and
out
typing "I'm being robbed at gunpoint."
with extra words, so it takes 3 letters and a space even longer.
Yeah,
than
I
normal.
mean, maybe it's like literally 30 seconds after. I feel like maybe it was after she shot somebody. She said, "I'm being robbed at gunpoint." Maybe I don't know.
I don't
But he
think
just
those
said
are
that she
high
did
IQ
it
criminals.
to go.
I don't think it was a high IQ victim either.
Yeah, they're all idiots.
I just
A whole group of idiots. She did shoot one though, supposedly. I think it's
literally
real.
tweeted out for people to send cops to her house.
That still doesn't make sense to me. So they watched
That's
her
what you
open
do.
her phone.
I just
They just
How long
believed.
would that
Here's
take?
your phone. Open the crypto wallet. Here you go. I'm not gonna watch. Open your crypto wallet.
I'm not gonna watch. Just do
I don't
whatever.
get it.
Wouldn't it made more sense to just hit 911?
Or like text a friend.
I
or
feel like
something.
911 is more obvious somehow because it's like immediately obvious.
But if she opening X is not
Yeah, I don't think Twitter is
your
less
crypto
obvious.
wallet, I don't know. It just feels weird.
And like she still typed out the tweet. So like calling
Well,
911. Okay,
you
but
can quickly move your finger in such a way. Maybe like she could just have quickly done it. I don't
you know
know.
how you open a tweet? Do you know how you open a tweet? You know better than that. It
Yeah,
takes a
yeah.
minute.
I'm trying to
Open a
imagine
tweet,
that an
you send it.
OnlyFans model has like some better software too. I'm like,
Maybe.
maybe she's like using some.
Maybe. I do
Hey,
think that it's real.
Alexa, can you tweet for me? Is that like a thing? Can you do that?
But then she
Tweet
could,
out-
might as well just
tweet out that
call.
I'm being I don't have Alexa here, but
She might as well just
tweet out
call
that
at
I'm being
point.
robbed at gunpoint too.
Yeah, can you do that?
Two robbed at gunpoint.
I am being too robbed. Like there's any less.
Well, what could that have been? If did she mean to put a word there? Like, what would that have been?
It's like I'm being so robbed at gunpoint. Like I'm being too robbed at gunpoint.
It's crazy. Yeah, like our Jackson.
That's how she means
I'm
it.
beyond.
metaphor.
Yeah.
It's so funny how that happens where someone makes a joke. I'm sure someone started it, and now everyone's posting that like it's like they're trying to get
I'm being too.
the joke in. No. The taxes. Oh yeah, taxes. Just like taxes. Am I right? Am I right? Everyone's like
I don't know
now
what that
now
is.
everyone's trying to make this joke and they're posting it on everyone's thing about.
I haven't even seen it. What is this?
Oh, dude. Well, because I posted about this Amaranth shit. So now there were so many comments of like, it happens every year with taxes. I'm being robbed at gunpoint
robbed at
too.
gunpoint?
She's probably
Oh, I
just paying
see.
taxes. And then it's
I
like
see
everyone's
now.
making this joke. And now
This is why I hate
Andreas
the
just
internet.
said it.
My bad. I'm sorry I didn't read all those. But
No,
yeah,
you can get away with it.
Wait,
That's
did
what
you
I
read
did.
it? Did you read those comments?
No, I didn't. But it makes sense. I get that I'm not special. But the idea of 50,000
You're not.
IRS agents with guns.
That's actually, I'm glad you understood my point. I was going to say that next.
And I'll be all right. I think I'm special enough. I don't really need
You
any
are.
more.
You are.
than I am.
Holly
hate
movie
Twitter.
star. It says if they assaulted her, why wouldn't they grape her?
What?
That's such a crazy thing to say.
Might as well.
Like,
Might
what?
as well, right?
I
Like-
mean, that's
like,
such a crazy
whoa.
thing to say. I'm
Whoa.
just-
Might as well.
In for a penny,
I'm
in
just
for a
saying.
pound, right? Okay. Wow.
well, she
Wow.
shot somebody, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She
got
shot him.
pistol whipped on the face,
Yeah.
and then she shot one of them. I guess, right?
She
I-
ran
I-
into the house, pretended to get something, and grabbed a gun instead. Because she's like, it's over here, it's over here. That's what she's yelling before she gets in the house. So she was kind of smart in that aspect to be able to
True.
lead them in for her to at least
Right.
grab her gun. But tweeting is crazy.
RMR for 2 says, did they follow her from the subway at 2 a.m. in the snow?
Yeah, and they poured
Yelling
gasoline
MAGA
on her.
country?
Yeah, gasoline and nooses. But yeah, no,
Wait,
I do believe her.
Did they say that Smollett said that they poured gasoline on him?
Yeah. No, bleach. My bad. Not gasoline. Bleach.
Oh, bleach. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly.
That's so wild.
But yeah, I do believe that it happened because I feel like that's like you're pushing it, getting the police involved and making up some fake shit. She's going to jail. She has too much money to be risking that.
Yeah, it's
It's Jussie Smollett in it at that point. But he has money too. They are idiots, bro. But she's way richer than him. Maybe.
I mean, if you go to her Twitter page, I'm just gonna show you because. All right, so here's this, right? All right, boom, boom. It's like, you know,
she's pushing
everything.
shit.
My OnlyFans is almost free right now. You know, it's like that's what the line you read. You know, it's like I mean, or maybe they are stupid.
They are. She could be grifting, or it's easy to think that. I don't think she is though, but it's easy to think that she's just trying to push her shit. For sure.
I just don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust people in general.
The police are involved.
Yeah,
that to me is the weird part.
Donut operator confirmed that there's a police report that the event happened. I just don't. I mean, again, there was Smollett is actually the perfect example because there was a police report. I mean, it went all the way up to like congressmen were like, "We're with Jussie Smollett," like blah blah blah, and it turns out that he faked the whole fucking thing, and it was ridiculous.
True.
Ashley Hayden makes a great point here. Right.
That's a great
Never
point.
trust a woman.
She's right. She's right.
You know what I mean?
Do we trust that
she's a woman?
Saying that? Should we not trust her saying that?
But then you'd be taking her advice.
Do you know what I mean?
See,
you shouldn't take a woman's advice.
So,
or should you?
But
this is why you can't listen to women. You shouldn't even highlight that in reality.
Every once in a while, though. Every once in a while. Yeah.
Stupid woman.
Clock. I hate to sound California, but like women have given me good advice a few times.
Name one. Because she got it from a man.
I'm not going to tell you. No.
Just like the feminists who want to take their family, their own name. I want to take my own name. Oh, you mean your father's? You want to take your? Oh, you want to switch to your mother's name? You mean your grandfather's?
Oh my god!
Right. No. Right. Wonderful. Yeah.
It's true. That is true.
Yeah. So, oh shit. Basic. Why did I? Why does it just say?
Bro, Grok is crazy. Like that you can talk to it and you can make it. I made it say a bunch of racist shit.
I haven't tried Grok 3 yet.
Bro, I made it talk in an Asian accent mixed with a black accent, call my cousin racist names, all that, and it was talking. It said it all.
Well, I haven't done that with it.
Yeah,
but...
I made it say.
Wait,
I said, call me nigga 10 times in one sentence,
like,
and
yes,
over and over and over again. It just kept breaking the sentence to say nigga.
Wait, hard R?
I probably could have. It did. I didn't go that far because I was on Twitch, but I should try that off Twitch.
I don't know if I could do that.
Twitch would be okay with the
but
not
I don't think you can
honestly
specifically.
It would probably bring more traffic to my channel than
bro. That's how I feel about my main channel.
Because they all know that I would be joking. Like it's funny and I'm joking.
Hassan,
you might get canceled out of here, bro. At that point.
What? I mean, at this point,
what do you call this? Yeah, what?
People that show up, they show up because I know YouTube's not giving notifications.
Yeah,
my wife told me I haven't got
notification.
A notification on my channel for like a month and a half.
I haven't got a notification on your channel for over months and months, probably like years, years to be honest.
So it's like the people that show up here, they seek out that I'm here.
Yeah.
So like, what am I? What's? I'm already on the list.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
It's like
I am too on my main
three
channel.
notifications a day, right? Is like the limit. I don't even get one. So it is what it is. Yep. I think the SpaceX did it end, or was it
launched?
Scrubbed? I think it's scrubbed.
There was a launch.
Well, it was supposed to be a launch, and it just ended. So I guess it scrubbed. Let me read.
Bummer.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
John Cena's wilding.
26. Standing down today's flight. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it was scrubbed. Okay. Standing down. It must have been something with the weather. I don't know. I had the live stream up on my second monitor, and I see that it didn't happen. I am excited for everything that's going on with SpaceX because Artemis is coming. They're sending a ship to the moon. They're gonna test their moon lander, their lunar lander, which looks freaking cool. Just so futuristic. I mean, Dragon docked itself fully automatic, which is just incredible to the International Space Station. So they just sent it up and it docked. Like that's incredible. So these things are going to be able to go to the moon and land themselves autonomously. And if that's the case, that means they can build a moon base and straight up have commercial like flights. Eventually, that's going to happen.
That's crazy.
If it could fly itself, and you get in, and it just automatically will fly and go straight to the moon. Well, what would probably happen is there'll be a low Earth orbit base that you will have a ship that goes back and forth, and then from there's probably something that goes to the Lagrange point. If you don't know what the Lagrange point, that is the point between the moon and Earth where gravity is nullified. So if you can imagine, there's this point where if you sit there, you're kind of stuck right there. You're just like the moon and the Earth hold you perfectly. That's the Lagrange point. That's the perfect place for a craft, like a giant craft, like a space base. And then, of course, then you would go to the moon. There might be something orbiting the moon. I wouldn't be surprised, but that would be interesting. I hope an orbital dry dock in my lifetime. I think it's going to happen. I think it's incredibly expensive. So, and it's not fiscally viable right now for corporations to want to do that. But once they figure out how to mine asteroids, they're going to need something like that to make it financially viable. I don't see why corporations aren't trying to get to like Psych 16. I mean, there's so much gold and
that's the end of capitalism.
What's up?
That's the end of capitalism. That's the end of a scarcity-based economy. As soon as you have more gold than there's ever been discovered in the world times 10 from an asteroid, and there's 30 or 40,000 more asteroids available, you completely destroy the way a scarcity economy works, and you have to change to a resource economy.
The world economy there is the end to it in the future anyway because of AI and because of automation.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to reach a point where humans are going to have to figure out what to do. And because everything's going to be automated, right?
Yeah.
So at one point, it's going to be a switch because AI is getting so strong and robotics are getting so incredible that everything can be automated. So what are humans going to do? So what's a scarcity economy going to, we might as well start exploring the stars. Like if we can go and harness the materials from Psych 16, that means we can build shit in space because all the materials are already out there. Like most of the issue is getting our materials from Earth out of Earth to then, explore. Like we can't do it because it costs so much to just bring it into orbit or bring it out of orbit rather. So robots are going to tell us to learn to code. Coders are actually going to be freaking one of the peak jobs, I think, for a long time.
I don't know. I think actually, like now with AI,
Grok coding itself, though.
Yeah,
people are using Grok to freaking.
What I use Grok for is to study, because the thing is, like, you look at all of these quantity trained data sets, and quantity training doesn't necessarily make a smarter AI in the same way that more experiences doesn't make a smarter or a more ethical person. Like a person as a child might have, this is right, this is wrong. And as you get older, you have more nuance because you have more experience. You're like, well, this might not always be wrong. And so this can be a really difficult thing with AI. The more it knows, the more it's not always binary. And that analog thinking is difficult. So with Grok, what's cool is it's training on less data, but on Twitter. It's training on pretty, like, instead of Reddit, which is crap, or worse things. The internet generally. It's training on like pretty decent information. Twitter has better information, and it's a fever dream, but it knows more. If you ask it what's going on right now, it's like, well, here's what's actually happening. Better than if you were to ask ChatGPT, right?
What do you think, Vlog?
I wasn't listening. I thought my dog was about to shit for a second. I didn't know what was happening.
Fair. Yeah.
You thought your dog was about to shit? All right,
Yeah.
so you had priorities.
Yeah, my bad.
He did look kind of sus.
Right? He was doing spins. He kind of.
I know.
tricked me out a
I
little
was like, okay. All right. Yeah. I like your so you got a music station behind you. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I
You got
got
a vocal booth in the
some
corner
stuff
there.
over there. Yeah, mic, MPC, VR headset, laptop, sound card, external sound card.
VR headset. What are you doing with that?
I don't know. Play some games, stuff on it. I don't know why it's over there. It's just I didn't have another table to put it on.
Literally, Among Us is the only game you're playing with that, huh?
I've been waiting for it. Is it out yet? The VR one? I've been
I think
waiting for it.
I think Meta has it. I thought. I don't know.
I don't know. They have like one, but like the actual Among Us company is putting out one, a VR one,
Gotcha.
the first person one. But yeah,
That's
and
good
some
idea.
other synth stuff over there. Yep, I haven't used it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
VR was. I got the PSVR and
Mhm.
it was awesome. There were some amazing games. There's this game called Rigs, and it was a mech combat game that was graphically incredible for PSVR 1. And it just didn't have the player base.
Yeah.
Like my buddy
Yeah.
also got PSVR, and we would play against each other. So we would basically be 1-1ing each other in mechs, and it was so badass.
Yeah,
I
That's
could
all they
only
need
imagine
as
if
players.
it was 3v3. Yeah, I know exactly.
That's where it's
I
lacking.
I
If more
love
people would play,
VR
it'd be
games.
bigger.
Because when you have like if you and I were to play, have you played VR obviously, right?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
played
I
with
love VR.
like homies?
Yeah,
Okay. Like that, the feeling that you get for playing with homies, like we were doing this zombie shooting game and we're standing next to each other and we're
Yep.
looking at each other and we're like holding our guns up and we're like, this is awesome. And like, we were just like, pew, 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 but we weren't
Bro.
even playing the game. We were literally standing there and like,
it's just a fun experience. VR is just fun
tutorial.
in general.
because like we're standing next to each other. It feels like you're standing next because you hear them.
Yeah.
There's a visual
can
aid.
see.
You're seeing them.
It hurts
Yeah.
my head though. See, I love VR. I love the idea. I think it's so cool, but like I can't
Visually,
like.
you
Yeah, I
get,
get my
like,
head hurts
dizzy or
after
something?
like. Yeah, I get dizzy and I
You
get a
gotta
headache.
get
and
used to
That's
it.
but that's no. I think that will be adjusted. I think there's going to be newer and newer VR that's going to be so realistic, and well, with the pads, Ready Player One, there was this thing that he got that was omnidirectional, like
running.
he's
platform.
walking and he's walking, so he there's a connection in your brain right
Yeah,
now.
they have that
When
already.
you're moving forward in VR, you're not moving forward
Yeah.
in real life, and there's like
Disney
this
has that, Matt.
They have one,
disconnect,
though.
and your
It's like
brain's like,
$1,000.
whoa.
Disney's
Yeah,
one is crazy.
But those
isn't
are
it?
The cup
domed
thing,
right
yeah,
now.
and you could run and slide on it.
Those are
No.
domed. That's a little weird. What I
Have you seen that? The
one thing-
balls, Disney's like holotile floor.
Oh yeah, I
No.
saw that too. Yeah,
That's pretty cool, dude. The holotile floor. It's
Let me
like.
see
I used
this.
to get sick from VR.
Let me pull. Where's the picture of
They
it?
have like, bro, they got settings
you go,
for
right here.
glasses and shit like that goes by whatever your fucking glass prescription is too. It's like them shits are
you,
going to
you
head.
stand on this floor right there. You see that?
Yeah,
and
that's it. That's
okay.
a rug.
and it rolls the actual each ping pong ball thing, each hexagon ping pong ball moves.
Seems
So
a
as
bit
you're
hard.
walking, it makes it like you're moonwalking essentially. Look, see, it's like pushing him as he's
Seems a
walking.
bit hard.
I mean, it
But-
seems like people like it. It says that it works
I
pretty well. And
mean-
Disney's using this for eventually like VR rides. Like kids are going to be walking around in a VR haunted mansion, right?
I don't
That's
know. I
pretty
feel like
cool.
the
That-
legs were
that's-
having to do too much work. I feel like.
Yeah, but,
No,
but this
man,
is-
like-
this is well, hold on.
What work is he
important part
doing?
of this? This is proof of concept, right? This is what I was just saying about Ready Player One. In 20 years, imagine how good this is going to be. This
Is that
Is that
technology.
Morgan Freeman?
No, it's
No.
Michael Jackson. No,
It looked a lot like him.
just some random guy. Who
It
works
was
at
from
Disney, the Disney
wish.com.
movie. Yeah, bro.
Wish Morgan.
Wish
T.
Morgan,
Mill
yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Jimi Hendrix. Is Jimi Hendrix really Morgan Freeman?
What?
Have you heard that conspiracy?
I've never
You not
even
heard that
of-
conspiracy?
Wait.
We go, we are falling with Andreas down the rabbit hole. I'm falling, falling, falling down, down, down the rabbit hole with Andreas. Exert us. Here we go, we are falling. Careful, somebody asked a question or said a thing. And now we are falling down the rabbit hole on some tangent. I love it. Oh, here we go. We are falling with Andreas down the rabbit hole. I'm falling, falling, falling down, down, down the rabbit hole with Andreas. Exert us.
All right, tell us
Nice.
about this.
Man, let me just try to pull up the picture of it. Like the age range is crazy, and there's just okay. So like, look at some of the facial. Where's the one here? Like this one here, right? Like look at the teeth.
They do look
Whoa.
similar. I see it.
The teeth
Whoa.
is the thing. Yeah. And
The
so
nose is the same.
The nose is the same.
And so Jimi Hendrix was a classically trained guitarist who lived in Britain and was probably associated with MI5. And Morgan Freeman's got all his connections with West African British intelligence. And there's a lot of stuff here where it's like, wait a second, all of a sudden he changes his identity. I'm not a big fan of the idea that people could be famous after they like the idea that Rush Limbaugh is Jim Morrison, even though his dad was like the Bay of Tonka guy. But like there's this idea that like some of these people could just change their identity and continue to be a public figure, just change what kind of public figure they are. And back then he was just a musician. So only so many people ever saw him. They just heard him.
Wow, coming from the Asian chick. That's crazy.
Ashley.
She's Asian and looks like every other Asian. She
I feel
looks
like all
every
white
other
people
Ashley,
look
lesbian. She looks like every other white person.
Hold on. Flawed does not look like. Hold on a minute.
You?
No. Flawed does not look like Morgan.
Will
Freeman,
Smith. He looks like Will Smith though, right? Or Chris Rock or Chris Tucker or Eddie Griffin.
It does not look like Morgan Freeman.
No,
Oh,
it's like Sidney,
God.
you know, you look like Sidney Poitier. That's what it is.
Wait, what?
They do
What
look
an
similar.
interesting theory. I had never heard this before, and seeing this cross comparison here, it really does look like
It's
they're related.
It's
Legit. Like,
Like,
pretty weird,
even
bro.
his cheek smile, even
Look
the
at the-
cheek smile there.
The two big teeth and they're identical, bro. And that fang.
See now, younger. So hold on. Now, younger Morgan Freeman here down in the bottom right
Mm-hmm.
looks less like
Yep.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yep. I agree.
You know,
Morgan
Like,
Freeman
I-
looks 90 at age
I
15.
mean, doesn't
he
that
looks
though?
exactly like look how close to go that picture on the right. He looks so much like Morgan Freeman
the
still.
muscles in his
Yeah.
cheeks.
That like
yeah.
now I'm like, all right, actually,
Yeah,
when he was
they're not
younger,
the
he didn't
same.
look like.
I don't
Jimi
know. I
Hendrix
think even when he
more.
looks younger, you look at that and you see the.
He looks like Morgan Freeman at that point.
But his eyes, their eyes are different, and that's the biggest part. I think
Yeah.
they look related, but their eyes are not the same.
Do the years line up?
Yeah. That's the other thing. They're,
Ears
like,
are
close in there.
important. That's true.
Yeah.
Are their ears the same? I don't know.
No, years. Like, do the years line up?
Yeah.
Like,
So like,
Good. I
did-
thought you said ears.
Those two, though. That's very important.
so Morgan Freeman's born in 37. Jimi Hendrix born in 42. So like, it's just like a slight adjustment. It was a few years different, really.
But
Hmm.
were they around, like, at the same
Yeah,
time?
when Jimi Hendrix dies is when Morgan Freeman starts doing theater. So it's
Okay.
like 69 or 70. Was it 69 when Jimi Hendrix dies? And
Why
then
would
after,
Jimi Hendrix like fake his own death then?
because he's
Yeah.
sick of being an
Morgan
acid
Freeman.
head. He didn't want to be an acid head anymore.
So
He's a
stop
British-
being an acid
So,
head.
imagine you're like British intelligence and you're a classically trained musician and you have to infiltrate the communist, Marxist, cultural Marxist music groups, right? And so what you do is you send a guy that they will trust, which is a black guy, because that's what the first thing, you don't just send a white musician from Britain. And that's like the Satanist.
Back
and,
then, they trusted black guys.
dude, in 1967 at the Monterey Jazz Pop Festival, the only people they trusted.
But also, why would he get famous again? Why wouldn't he? I
Because
feel like
that's-
there's too much
and it's
risk in
like-
it.
If it's James Bond stuff. It's like you are famous because they make you famous, and they just think people don't have reruns. In the 70s, they didn't have reruns yet.
No,
So
no,
they're
no,
just thinking
no,
like,
no.
whatever,
But, like,
no one's gonna. These guys are gonna be on drugs. They won't remember him anyway. Well,
Wait,
now-
so wait, they purposely killed him off? He didn't fake his own death?
I think he faked his. I think the whole thing is like, all right, your mission is accomplished. You're done. Now you have another mission. You could either retire or you pick up another job. And
Why
so
wouldn't
your
he just
job
be?
is-
Why wouldn't he just be the same dude?
because he's, you kill yourself, you don't have to ever
But why
deal
kill
with people
yourself?
again. Jimi Hendrix was connected with all sorts of things. There's no way to ever have freedom or peace again. He was suffering from infamia.
Nah, I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, the same thing with
that's
Jim Morrison.
nonsensical to me.
Jim Morrison was like allegedly died of heroin overdose and in the French cemetery by has his grave. But there's more evidence that he escaped, lived in private, and didn't want to be famous anymore.
But is there evidence that see? Don't say the same with Jimi Hendrix. Then say there's evidence because there's no evidence here besides pictures that you just showed me.
That's true.
Good
That's
point.
true. I mean, but there's a lot of interesting connections between the two characters. I don't know all the things,
Jimi Hendrix
what?
and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, like
I need to know more.
Yeah, give us more then. If you got more, you saying there's a lot.
Yeah, I need to know more.
You can't just say there's a lot.
I feel like you've made connections that are not actually connections, like the MI5, and then but you keep saying it as if it's a connection, but there's no proof that there's an actual connection. You're just taking advantage of the fact that I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like.
Honestly, I wish I came in here prepared. I'm sorry. Let's see.
You should have been prepared, Jimi Hendrix and Morgan Freeman.
Reagan for
I'd
10
be
says
prepared at
stop
all
Asian
times.
hate.
No,
Armar
we don't stop
says,
Asian hate.
For 2 says, let's talk about Selena Gomez. Wait, why? What,
Yeah,
what
dude.
is there?
What about
a
her?
Conspiracy
Is she actually a guy?
with Selena Gomez? What's that?
I can see it.
I can think that one.
Wait,
I can see it. I believe that. You don't
wait,
even got to
you
show
can
me
see
no
what?
proof. She's a guy.
What? That she's a dude?
That's what Andreas said. I believe him. I believe him.
That
I
one's
don't-
the one he's okay with.
I don't need no proof. I believe him off rip. Hey, Benny Blanco is ugly.
Wow, this is incredible.
What?
Hold on, someone just
Transvestigation? No.
Oh, that's. I
What's
like
even
that.
This is so cool, dude.
Oh, that's better than the falling. I'm not gonna lie.
I look like I'm Swedish now, though. There's something about the
Dude,
cheekbones.
release the McCracken, man. I just reposted it.
That
So
shit
good.
is fire.
It's so good.
What's up with your hair though? Is that how your hair works in the wind?
Dude, if I pull it up right, it goes full troll. I don't know.
His hair's super long here.
It
The
is.
hair is not lore accurate, but we'll it's okay. It's not,
Yeah, I
we're gonna
like
let
it.
that we'll allow it.
if I do
Oh,
it
it
right.
does. It does the same thing. Nah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
He wins.
Okay, maybe it is. All
He
right.
wins. I see you
Knight
raking,
for
you
10 says,
motherfucker.
kick Flawed for his Asian hate. Okay.
Fair. Fair.
That's fair. Yeah,
Bye, bro.
fair.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. Ashley Hayden is the best mod that I ever found on the internet. Also, she's a crazy supporter of mine, and my son absolutely hold on. I actually
She's
have it
not
here.
supportive. Don't do that.
I
She's Asian. She's
We're just
Asian.
gonna- We're just gonna
Asian
tell
and
you
support
you're,
don't go together.
we're gonna tell
You
you
guys have no idea.
you're
You have
different.
I used to
no
have one of
idea.
those. I used to have one of those.
you have no idea how amazing this thing is. Hold on.
Bro,
I remember
imagine
it.
an adult having one of those. Make me one for an adult. Send me one for an adult,
that's
Ashley.
brilliant, actually.
I need one of those for right in front of my computer, right here, where I can just turn around, have my keyboard over there. Bro, I need one now.
And my son starts freaking dying laughing.
Hey, yo, hit that
See this
again.
song?
Yeah, play that. That shit's
I like that.
hard.
It hits,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
It's Itsy Bitsy Spider, but with some flavor.
Is that you? Are you adding that?
Yeah.
Oh. He gonna grow up be EDM DJ.
Itsy Bitsy Spider is a good song. I like that song, Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Just because of that one toy, you're gonna be paying for fucking studio equipment for the rest of your life now.
It's here already. You got it all. It's like
True.
Here,
he's just
kid,
gonna
use
find
it.
it. He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Dad, why aren't you using this? Can I use it?" I'll be like,
I'm tired, son.
By all
Yeah.
means,
Yeah.
by all means. He's like, "What's up with that turntable? It's dusty."
Let me use this real quick. He gonna be
You're like,
nice on
yeah,
fucking
alright.
on the internet going viral.
Ashley, thank you so much. Yeah, you bought me.
I need
you
one
bought
as an
me that
adult.
for Vince. Do you?
Yeah, bro, they spin too, right? The seat spins.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I want one. That's hard. It just suspends me
Platform.
midair, and I can just
And you can bounce.
what? Yeah, this chair doesn't have any give. I want one.
DJ Flodzilla, and it's just like It's just him floating above
In a
the
diaper,
audience
though,
in the
too.
middle in
With
the
a diaper
spinning
on.
seat. he's got the turntables on one end.
Bro,
Turns around, it's the
people would pay.
CD DJ.
People would pay for that.
It's
People
true.
would pay for that.
It's got to
It's-
exist.
bro, if it's set
Yeah.
up right, Kanye pulls that off. They're like, this is the greatest show. He brought it back to childhood,
Yeah, it'd be like a
innocence, and
Daft Punk
playfulness.
MIDI with MIDI and everything, it could be great. If that thing could do all, if you have a nice
Yeah.
keyboard built into it, yeah.
Bro, if I had the money, I'd get one made.
With a curved Akai board, you know, it's all like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It
Ashley
would be no
Hayden's
table.
celebrating 23 months. It says you just became a member, but then it also is telling me that you're celebrating 23
I
months.
think her shit lapsed and she rebought
YouTube.
it.
Oh, okay.
It's several.
She
maybe
said,
it's
so
multiple.
happy Vincent likes it. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah.
Nice, baby boy.
I think I like it more than he does.
Wait, the world knew
Because-
his name?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's make sure. All right.
Well, I mean, I announced it. I said his name, so. But yeah,
I wasn't sure.
Well, I was getting to the point where I had to stop myself so
From
much,
saying it.
where I was talking about him, and I'm like, my son, you know, and I'm like, you know what, the
Baby
people here-
Quickler.
Baby Quickler, yeah. And then people were calling him like
V Money.
AJ or at 8. I don't remember exactly what. People had their own nicknames, and I'm like, let me just. His
Yeah.
name's Vincent.
I'd
It's
ban
fine.
each one every time.
With the wrong nickname.
Yeah, don't give my kid. Nah, his nickname is what I said it as. You don't just get to add random letters together. That's not how this works.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm real strict with shit like that, bro.
I believe it. I believe it. That's why you lose the best mods.
Mo stole her first, which is crazy to me. You know.
What's Mo doing?
She got a tooth pulled today, so she's like just running around crying.
Ooh.
She also is like
Which one?
playing classical music
Like
in the
deep
living room.
molar or like front?
Like
yeah,
I think right here,
like hick. Wait, like this one right here?
like the one that you can see right here. Uh-huh.
Oh, up on top.
Yeah.
Mm.
So now she has two up top. 'Cause she already got
Embarrassing.
one pulled, and she.
So she's got a gap straight through this way. She
put
could
an
like
arrow.
put a
She could-
pencil.
She can pull a Scrooge like a Three Stooges. It's like a Monty Python joke with it. Yeah.
All right, interesting. All right.
She also been playing fucking Beethoven all day long.
Yeah,
Like
I can
on
believe
the
Beethoven
piano?
was deaf.
Yeah,
That
so
makes
she can
sense.
play, and I got her a chord for her piano, so now she just been abusing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got these things for Christmas. They're cords, but they're just these little silicone things. I got 2 sets of them because I don't play
Put
my
it on the
up
piano.
here. Yeah, so I can actually, because I know songs, like I
Yep.
can play. I know where the chords are, so I'm
Yep.
like, oh, I could read chords for guitar. So now I'm like, now I just transfer it to, because I know
Yep.
how to make chords on the piano. Now I'm like, I could play a bunch of songs that I couldn't
Yep.
before. So
Hell
it's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
good with pianos. I have
I'm
chord
getting better.
machines where it's
getting
just
better.
like you just put the switch and then boom, it hits the chord automatically.
Oh, by just you hit the one
Yeah,
note
just
and it does
one,
the
yeah.
full chord.
Yeah.
It's so much easier than you think, though.
Making
Once-
like actually playing chords.
Yeah, it's so easy, dude. So
Is it math?
that one, no, it's just 1, 3, 5. That's it. That's what you need to know. And if that one you hit, that's the one, and then you go up 2, and then you go up 2, and you hit those 3, and that's a chord. And sometimes the middle one will alter between the black note or the white note. Depends how racist the chord is, you know.
Yeah, I stay away
So-
from blacks.
Smart.
By all,
You value
all-
you value your PS5. You see that video? See that video of the guy's like walking through the hood and he's got a PS5 and there's like 8 different instances where he's walking with it and
Give that
they're
up.
like, oh, hey, what's that? Hey, you want to sell me that PS5? And he's like, no, I just bought it for myself. And then they yoink it and run. He like
Bro.
did it like 8 times. I think
Every
it's just
time
a
it
fake
got
pop-
stolen.
Every single time, yeah. I don't know if it's real or not, but it was funny.
It's probably real. It's probably
It's
real, to be honest. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna let the black
It's
member of-
real. I've been in the hood. I know how the people operate. It's real. It gets real quick.
I haven't played my PS5 in a while. It's
I
literally
gave mine
just-
to my brother-in-law.
I'm like, I don't. There's just no reason to keep it. I don't know
don't
why I
touch it.
should sell it.
GTA 6 is coming out on it though.
Only
First.
on PS6 or
On
PS5.
console, not coming out on PC. So
There's a reason to keep it.
yeah, and it's coming out this year
Although-
supposedly.
Although once I like to play online like GTA. I eventually played the GTA 5. It took me
Story.
about 9 years to play the story.
I still haven't played
It
it.
was
I
it
love
was
the
last
story.
year.
I
Last
like
year I
it.
played the
It's
story
alright.
for the first time.
It's not a good
It
Red
was
Dead 2.
fantastic.
Red
I
Dead 2
still
is
have
good.
Red. I still have Red Dead 2 to play.
Red Dead
I've
2's
never played the
campaign
story.
is so brutally good.
It's the
just-
best.
Yeah.
Red
It's
Dead 2
crazy.
I can't
campaign
wait.
is crazy.
I can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
There's
It's
certain
life-changing.
games that I know that I'll play eventually that I'm
Yeah.
just excited about.
That's one.
It might
Elden
be
number
Ring
one.
DLC. It's
Yeah.
one of those ones I haven't
Got too
played yet.
crazy. I quit.
Really?
Yeah, I quit after the first Elden Ring after the first DLC boss.
After the first DLC boss?
Yeah, me and my cousins were playing.
What?
We were like at the same time. We're done with this, right? After we just bought it, we just had bought it. And we're like, yeah, we're about done with this, right? This is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
You never played Armored Core. You still haven't played that.
That's true. I
Yeah.
haven't. No.
I've been
But,
waiting for you to play it
I
to see if
got-
I want to play it.
I got Star Citizen.
Is it good?
Have you seen that?
I have seen it, but I haven't played.
I first one is,
I looked at what it is and I'm like, this feels like what
No Man's Sky.
That- Bethesda game that came out that everyone is shitting on. No, not No
Oh,
Man's Sky. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember it. It was like really
Yeah.
hyped up.
What is it again?
I forget.
Is that what caused Az from Heel versus Babyface to have his meltdown?
Yeah, because of the gender thing, yeah.
Pronouns and the
Starfield, there we go.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Scott. Yeah,
Yeah.
Star. So Star Citizen feels like what Starfield wanted to be
Star Citizen's been in the works for a long time, right?
since for like 13 years or some
Yeah.
crazy shit. And it's like they raised an insane amount of money. And I saw someone break it down and they were like, some people claim Star Citizens is a scam, but they don't know what scam is. Like
Mhm.
the day before was a scam. Star Citizen is just a horribly mismanaged game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could see that. Like they had their
Is it an
priorities
Amazon
just
game?
completely wrong. It's not an Amazon game. It's like
thought
their
Amazon got it.
own. It's just their own.
Yeah, it was the
company.
Kickstarter originally.
Yeah, they like made everything, and
Yeah.
holy shit, is it incredible?
It was a Kickstarter in 2012, and that's why people thought it was a scam because they were taking so freaking long to make
Right.
the game. But now they're at a point where
It's still
technology
in alpha.
it's still an alpha.
or-
It actually just
yeah,
became an alpha, I thought. Wasn't it not an alpha
Right.
even until like 10
Yeah,
years after?
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
but now it's like
but-
I think also the people who like it, there's already Eve. Is that right? Eve Online is the space.
Yeah, Eve is ridiculous. Yeah.
And it's so I mean ridiculous, but so in depth and so
People spend a lot of money on that fucking game.
it's so deep of a what do you call it intricate. It's so intricate of a game that anyone. I mean, there are people that are building businesses mining for ore
Bro,
with corporations.
hundreds of thousands of dollars have been spent on that fucking
Yeah,
game.
and that game is becoming a cryptocurrency as the other thing that they're involved with some sort of weird thing that they create like a virtual resource economy alternative. You know, that's I think why Star Citizen has a hard time to compete. And it's whales. They're basing this on
Wait,
what
he
whales
lost his
play.
shit?
Why would if you bought the game, all your stuff is gone.
Yeah,
and
how do
it's
you
a
lose
scam.
everything?
Yeah, if
How
you go to
would you-
Kickstarter, right? Yeah.
And if
How do
you
you
back
lose
the
everything?
game, then why would? Because like I was playing it yesterday. I was playing it. It feels like Sea of Thieves of space. That's how that's how it got on my radar because I've been playing Sea of Thieves randomly with Caul over the past like month, whatever. And some of the streamers that he watches who play Sea of Thieves started playing it and they're like, holy shit, this feels like Sea of Thieves in space because you can tuck, you can like hide in places and then
Is there
kill
a
people after
Big
they
player
finish
base?
I've seen a bunch of people running around the space station. I haven't like dove in because it's it's like Sea of Thieves. You don't know what to do when you start.
And you get in there.
It's very similar, you know. It's like it's a space game. So like, all right, well, what do you do? I mean, there's mercenary shit. There's hauling, you know, going mining. There's a bunch of shit. I never played EVE Online, but there's a lot of people, because I like space a lot, have suggested a lot of different space games. So there's another one that, what was the other one? There's another one that a lot of people were suggesting that I play. I bought the game years ago. I play every so often. It gets a big update. Are you talking about EVE Online, or are you talking about Star Citizen?
I think you're talking about Star Citizen.
The end is near, bro. Wait, what are you talking about, J-Man? Shadow Ranger for 5 says, we're 5 weeks in. The DNC continues to seethe over 47. The DNC are the biggest crybabies ever. Guys, shut the up. They wonder why we're losing voters.
Everyone's crying, bro.
Yeah, it's true. It's not just the DNC, but yeah. Marco Deddy for 5 says, Starmer is trying to move Tommy Robinson to Belmarsh prison to have him Epstein next week. Andre Walker reported an hour ago. Yeah, it's insane what they're doing to him. Watching you people talk about Star Citizen is cute. I mean, okay.
The fuck?
What do you mean by you people?
Such a weird thing to say. Yeah, what do you mean by you people, motherfucker?
Yeah, how did you not jump on that before I did? What?
Because I was reading a post, someone saying some weird shit on Twitter.
What are they saying?
On Side Scroller's Twitter. I don't even know. He said something about you sick bastards know what you did. You took a blue-collar man who gave 15 years of his career, built a community, and you tried to destroy that in profit of it. You wanted this word. You got 3 options: delete your channel, capture, or elimination. Fucking psychopaths on the internet. That's on Side Scroller. Like, what is this guy talking about? I thought it sounds so much more serious than whatever the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, people.
I don't know enough.
Wait, Metastep just said LOL DSP.
Oh, I don't know that nigga like that, bro. He ruined his own career. Don't jerk
that
off on
must
camera.
be who they're talking. Oh shit, it's George.
Oh my god.
What is that shirt? What is that shirt?
Trump's snowflake remover.
This is Zamboni.
Yeah, what you do?
It's not a Zamboni. No. What do you?
No?
It's just a
about?
plow.
Oh, sorry.
No, a Zamboni is an ice shaver.
I'm from California.
Yeah,
We're like
yeah.
really confused over here. We don't know about ice. What's that stuff
Snowflake
on the roads?
removal service is not a Zamboni.
Whatever it takes to get rid of the
There's no
snowflakes.
snowflakes on the ice rinks.
All right.
You just wanted to say the word Zamboni.
That
It's
was
like,
Oh, I love that,
That was
word.
it.
Yeah,
That
it
was
is
true.
a good word.
It
It's a good
seems
word.
like almost racist. It's like, you know, those Italians.
Does it?
They're always cleaning
How
the
is
ice.
it racist?
Zamboni. It just seems Italian in this weird way. It's like, why is it that only Italians clean ice?
What?
No? Okay.
Zamboni doesn't sound racist to me, unless you say it with a hard R.
I don't know.
All right, that's
I feel
scary.
like
Flawed
more-
doesn't seem. I don't know.
I think it sounds almost like a hidden country in Africa.
Dog whistle.
Sounds
All
like
right.
food to me. Hey, let me get one of them
Oh.
Zambonis.
Talking about Africa, did y'all hear about that actress?
Oh my God! Yeah, the TikTok. What was the actress? A TikTok?
No,
Nah.
I'm very curious.
KJ
tell us
Smith, who
about
said KJ Smith, who said all blacks need to move back to Africa.
Oh, that dumb
Oh.
bitch.
No, yeah.
Oh, now I know who you're talking
Like,
about.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I wish I would.
Is she? Wait, hold on. Is she black?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is she gonna? Is she?
she's
packing
not
her
moving.
Bag?
She's not gonna move.
Is she packing her bags? Is she going?
No,
I mean,
no.
you got to lead by example.
It was at the Oscars, I believe, or the day before the
Yeah.
It was- here it is. I show you. It was the
Oh, it was the
stupid-
Oscars yesterday, right? Gary was gonna watch it after Forbidden Frontier last
I would
night.
never.
Yeah. I just don't
Yeah,
care.
they had,
I saw Adam Sandler showed up in like
Yep, W him.
sweatshirt.
I thought
like,
that was it's like a Zelensky impression. Was that the joke he was trying to do? Where they're trying
I
If
don't
to
anything, it's a Fetterman
Oh,
impression.
Conan has orange
Oh,
hair.
okay. It's actually a woman, at least.
Are you sure though? Did you see that face?
Yeah, here it is.
Something that you wish was talked about more within our community.
Understanding our roots, I think it's really important. I think we're not trapped here. With the political climate that's going on in the United States of America, we are not trapped here. There are places that we can go. There are countries that are receiving us back, citizenship back. And I think with open
Who would
arms,
leave
and I
America?
think that it's time for the Black community as a whole.
Half of the hosts on the show.
What?
Half of the hosts on the show left America, man.
Come on, nobody want that would be like people.
But hold on. There's a big difference though.
They're
She's
white.
saying America sucks.
True.
And
She's
they're
saying,
white.
like,
And it did 4 months ago.
She was claiming that like America is the atmosphere in America politically isn't safe for people like her anymore.
Where did she make her money? I'm curious.
This rich
Where does
ass
she want to
bitch.
go in Africa? With what tribe does she want to associate with? So she's killed by the other tribe.
She's too
No, I
white
mean,
skinned.
all right. Don't you want?
Africa, they're gonna be like, "Get
Don't
outta
you
here."
want to have? Well, that's different though,
Yeah.
George. Don't you want to have?
So they would
dual-
fucking eat her.
Yeah, they're like, bitch, what are you doing?
But
You're a
George, wouldn't
fucking
you like
slave,
to
You
have
dude.
look
dual-
delicious.
Wouldn't you like to have dual citizenship in Greece as well as America? Would you be against having dual citizenship?
That's not what she
No,
said.
it was forced on me. I have a dual citizenship.
Yeah, so I don't think it's like the worst thing if other groups
Listen to
wanna
you,
have-
you racist. This guy, I don't think it's the worst thing if Africans leave America. I know what you're trying to get at right now.
They want to have dual citizenship. That's the
Nah,
same
I
as
saw where you were going with
right
that.
back to Zamboni and Italians. You know?
It's the same way that Idris Elba
Wow.
6 months ago said he wants to move to Africa. And
Yeah.
that other multimillionaire celebrity says, I want to build an entire city in Africa. So it's
Akon,
just
yeah.
in Wakanda. They want to
Akon
build
was scamming though.
I
That's what
know,
we
Mike,
found out.
go build it.
How do
know?
you
I
scam?
thought
African.
Andreas was from California, not 1940s Germany.
I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Nigga, shit, get
so-
out of here.
It's so
All I will
thin.
say is 10,000 years. 10,000 years. That's
I'll
what
fucking pass. I'm not going, bro.
I'll say 10,000 years. Where's the art, language, mathematics, physics, science?
I'm not going.
Timbuktu
I'm not
was the first
going, bro.
university. All right.
I'm not going. I'm good.
I mean,
I'm
Marcus
fucking
Garvey.
Why do they always leave? Why do they
Garvey-
always leave?
Marcus Garvey. All right, it's interesting though, because right, the Italians during the World War I, is that where with the Italian War? No, it's like the American Italians were sending money to Italy, and they were trying to support Italy. And there's all this back and forth between the Italians on the East Coast and the mafia, even, and this was completely socially acceptable. Simultaneously, you had racism against blacks was at its all-time worst in the 1930s, and Marcus Garvey was trying to figure out, well, hey, if they don't want us here, then we should go back. We've made enough money here. A lot of people make money and then they go to Cuba or something.
I agree
right?
with you. I have no, see, that's the thing. We solved all the big problems. I think America is the greatest country on earth. If you don't love it here, it's like, guess what? It's a free country. Go wherever you want.
Or
if you can make
expand.
another country like America, I'm like, go for it. Give it your all. But I just hate people because that's the new way that they try to, basically slam America. Oh, America sucks. Really? Where did you make your wealth? Where did you make your family? Where are your roots? This is it. This is your home.
Africa don't want you.
And let's ask a question. There you go. Flaw just said it. Do Africans
Yeah.
want her?
No, they
I don't
don't.
think that's at all true. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
But you know what? Bringing money in to build a place. It's interesting to see how Botswana has changed. Botswana is not like the rest of Africa. They have diamonds, they have robots, they have technology.
Child
And
slaves.
That's Libya, I think. But I mean, I knew a
That's
girl.
Anywhere there are diamond mines. Come on.
Yeah, there's
Have
kids
you not seen the videos?
for
but-
sure.
But they're trying in Botswana, particularly.
Did you hear
they
what
have,
he just said though? True, but
yeah, there are, yeah, diamond mines-
I'm sorry,
diamond
I'm
mines
not
are
going to
messed up.
accept that.
It's better to use robots, and so Botswana is famous for having robots.
Okay, so how is the
This is
kid?
what I
Okay,
was
I'll
saying.
give you-
Hold on. This is what I
You
was
said
saying
so.
earlier about
did.
automation is going to take all jobs from kids,
Including child slavery.
from humans.
Yeah,
How's the kid-
prostitution and child slavery are going to be replaced by robots. It's important to know that. I agree.
So you're gonna fuck the robot.
That's what
or
he
the
said.
robot's gonna, you might be.
That's
in
what
Yeah,
he
I'll
prison
give you
for
an
robots.
example. I'll
That's
give you
what
an
he
I
said.
noticed he just dropped that in there.
Yeah,
It's-
that's what he
it's
said.
A
interesting.
robot could be going the other way.
I'll give you an example how bad it is and how Africa has been abused. I have family who come from South Africa. I love it. I haven't been, but I've seen it. But you have how I cover Harry and Meghan, right? And so Harry was part of this national or conservative organization that in a part of Africa, I'm trying to remember the fucking name right now. Anyway, I'll get it in a second, Well, they went in there and it was all about protecting the forest, the land, to make these preserves everywhere, right? So they hired these security guards to keep the people who are indigenous there out. And the people have videos everywhere, and they're like, wait a minute, we've lived here for basically a couple thousand years. We hunt, we forage, we build our homes here. And now they want us to leave here to kill us in order to preserve the forests while we die. There's so much going on in Africa that I really doubt they want celebrities from the US to, go, hey, let's just jump over there. Plant our crops anyway.
I mean,
I went off on a tangent like Andreas, but it drove me crazy.
Well, I don't know if it's like this girl, she's black. I mean, in South Africa, the whole thing is kill the Boer, which is the white people. So if like some black celebrity wants to come and dump a bunch of money into South Africa, I don't think they're going to complain.
Yeah. But you know what the second thing that happens is? Because the first thing is that, all the one race kill all the other race. Sure. But what's the second thing that happens? Well, then the only race left kills each other. Duh.
How many tribal wars do they have there?
Yeah, it's like the Tutu and the swing. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said. The Tutu and the Hutu. They massacre each other. Necklacing? Come on.
Yeah.
It's just...
However, this too. This is kind of a Cecil Rhodes problem, right? If you take two people and you put them together, they hate each other. Cecil Rhodes divided up Africa, made these resource-bound states, and said, hey, like this nation, let's cut them in half.
The Rhodes Scholar.
These two people that hate each other, let's make them a state together. And like this area that doesn't have any water, let's make them rely on this other state for water. That way we can trick them into, some sort of an economy. And it was westernization. It was brutally westernizing. I don't know. However, I love Rhodesia. So what do you want? Like compare that to Zimbabwe. What do you want me to say? Like,
you mean how
I think you're just naming African countries.
That's what I heard.
Rhodesia was Zimbabwe was Rhodesia,
right?
And there was
Rhodesia. When it was Rhodesia, it was a breadbasket of Africa. And then what happened? You had the communists take over. It becomes Zimbabwe. They take all the farms from the people who own them. They gave them to all the poor people who didn't know how to run them.
Sounds familiar. I feel like this has happened many times in history.
They
are
taking the land. That's what's happening in South Africa too.
They are. Zimbabwe is
killing the white farmers. If you're white and own a farm anyway,
you can watch videos of Rhodesia in the 50s, and you're like, this looks like like Washington or Connecticut. It's like clean, nice.
Same with Iraq and Iran.
Yeah.
50 years ago.
There weren't states in Africa before Rhodes, and that's the thing. We've changed the way the world works because of Cecil Rhodes. He used to, before him, it was
dynamite. If I remember.
No, that's Nobel invented.
That's Nobel. That's right. I always get him confused. He's the Rhodes Scholar guy who built the.
True, he was. But Nobel ended up making the Nobel Peace Prize because he saw his own obituary, and he was like, "Oh my God, that's how they're going to remember me, the bomb guy." So I'll make a peace prize. But with Cecil Rhodes, he said, "Look, nations are migratory. We see nations moving around all the time. We can't just rely on nations. Africa's just where it's a fluid idea. What you need are states, resource-bound states, and states are Weber defined the monopoly of violence. So we'll create monopolies of violence that can trade with each other and force labor. And that's essentially what happened to Africa. And Africa's not ready. I never quite adapted to that.
Let me catch up real quick on Rumble Rants. Lord of the Reefer 2 says, I said in a video game, like all leftists do, I never got suspended. Did it to prove the point that selective enforcement and double standards are still rampant on X. Not mad about it, just saying. So you did it to prove double standard, but then you actually... But he said it on Twitch, not X. So that's a weird place to, prove a point. V6 Neon for one says, I apologize to everyone living or dead. I'm throwing up saying this. I agree with UK Ambassador Pete Mandelson on Trump and what he's trying to do, which is against Starmer and EU on Ukraine. Okay. So Pete Mandelson says Trump's right about the way he's handling Ukraine. Okay. Well, he's right.
Wait,
he
says for it or
says,
against it?
Peter, he's for Trump.
Okay.
Because Trump is handling it correctly because the adults are back in charge. Peter Mandelson is known as the Prince of Darkness because of his evil doings as Tony Blair's conciliary and enforcer. Agreeing with him is like agreeing with Satan.
Basically.
That's why you were throwing up saying it. Well, you don't even have to phrase it that way. You could just be like, but I knowing you, I guess it's a pretty big deal to have to agree with someone like that. Lord of the Reefer 2 says, to be honest, I think getting suspended for a week will be good for me. I've noticed myself spending way too much time on X. I kept going back to it anyway. Social media addiction is very real. That's true. And actually today I spent so much less time because for 6 hours I just had my son. So it was like I had no choice but to be present, and it was awesome. I'm very tired because it was the longest that I've gone without like a break. He did take 2 naps, but they were very short and not. Hopefully he sleeps really soundly tonight. I think he will. B69 for 1 says, hello, George. Hope you're doing well. Please recap on what you're up to and future plans. We just need Caul. And Garrett, hello.
Amen, though.
I know.
I do miss
Recap
Caul.
what I've been up to. I put out the woke monologues. I'm working on a new video, working on a new monologue about the media, because I enjoyed the monologue that took me 3.5 years. Hopefully this one will be out.
3.5 years?
3.5 years to do that?
To write it and then film it was quick, but the writing. But now that I kind of like found my groove, I already started.
It is a build up.
That's crazy.
There was a lot of information that
How long is
added
it?
in.
36 minutes. I wanted you to see it, Flawed. See what you thought. It has some, I think, good bars.
You got bars in it?
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
It's nonstop bars.
The woke monologues.
Yeah,
you should rap. You should rap it.
We do it together. You'd like it. I wanted to get it to McDonald. I think he'd like it.
Tommy Donald?
Yeah, I think it's up his alley after that video that I saw him do.
Which one? Which
video?
one?
The one where he was at the piano. It was something about woke, because this is all anti-woke. It was, I think, the woke Christmas one. It was the woke Christmas one.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He does those kind of things all the time.
Yeah, but I haven't followed him a lot until you guys. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. D what just dropped $10. Didn't even say anything. Just straight.
That's a Chad. Boom.
Yeah, we don't need your commentary. Appreciate your money though.
Your vibe already matters to us.
No, you can say whatever you want.
Down.
That's real nigga shit right there, bro.
That's big dick energy right there.
Facts.
Enough
I ain't got nothing to say. Just love the shit, bro.
It's $10 to go to the teach.
It is capital D what? So
I saw Zamboni. I was like, what is that thing? And someone said Zamboni. I was like, what? Oh, it just changed my life. I was so excited.
What?
Like a 6-year-old. I was just like, wow. They're like, bro, you're not from the snow.
That's funny. Zamboni. Plows. I'm from New Hampshire. It's nothing but cold and snow.
Dude, yeah, what was that actor who got run over by a
I would be an excellent Zamboni driver.
Yeah, me too. That's the thing. It looks like the perfect job. But like, why not me? I can just
too
if
slow.
They went faster, I was about to say if they went faster, I'd be happier.
I got a sick dream of being Canadian, you know?
What's the rush?
Yeah.
Because I want to whip that shit. I want to.
That's the ice hockey.
I'm sure there are people that can
mod them out.
Whip a Zamboni, you know what I mean?
That's true. Like Tim Allen, Home Improvement style with a big like fan, swamp fan. Yeah.
That I already nailed it.
Yeah, it was
You're
unnecessary.
right. Well, you're a real
that Scooby Doo
dad,
sound
okay?
was unnecessary for sure.
Yeah, you Scooby Doo. I did Home Improvement. I was an actual fan of the show, obviously. All right, 20-sided die. Here we go. I rolled it. Let's see it. Guess. What do you guys got?
I'm going to go 9.
5.
23.
It's 20.
20-sided
Darn it.
die.
This fucking guy.
19.
Okay. It's none of those. Good luck. Have fun. This is for absolutely nothing, of course. And Mr.
20.
X for 2 says Zamboner. Okay. All right. I see
Hard R.
Yeah,
with
that
it.
Zamboni gave him a
Hard
Zamboner.
That's the hard R. That's when it's real racist.
And
Mr.
all
X.
caps, also, by the way.
Good name, sir.
Damn. Hard B O N E R.
Someone's got to get this. It's a 20-sided die. We got
20?
like 300 people here. It's a 20-sided die. You
John
already
Cena's
guessed.
a bad guy now.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
About
that's how I
that
feel.
time.
John Cena. 20 years.
I
Over
mean-
2 decades, he's been a good guy.
I was thinking it, but Razor
don't
Fist
get it.
posted. He's like, he turned heel years ago, and it posted the picture of him saying sorry to China
To
for
China?
calling China Taiwan.
Licking
We've
their
been
ass.
doing that. This is his second heel turn, technically, and then they show.
What did he
doing
do
something
that I
ridiculous.
missed?
He aligned with The Rock, who's a bad guy.
And what did he do to The Rock?
Rock went
Well, he
heel.
attacked Cody
came back.
for The Rock. Cody, the
Oh.
biggest face right now. Yeah, he attacked Cody, fucking low blowed him, fucking split him open, all types of shit on Elimination Chamber the other night.
Damn.
For
Nobody
20
has
years,
got
he
that.
hasn't done nothing like that.
Cena is a clown. Dorf
Yeah, he
says.
is. He is. But
Never have liked Cena.
I can separate the wrestler from his fucking pro China, pro fucking CCP.
Rude Collie,
fucking
finally, we
bullshit,
got a
bro.
winner. All right.
Wait. What
18.
was it? What was it?
It was 18.
I saw
Oh my
18
God.
already. Oh, no, I
I'm
didn't.
annoyed that I didn't suggest that one. 'Cause that's
No one
normally
said
the number.
18 that whole time.
I wasn't
what I
going to ever
normally
say
suggest.
18. I
Well, it's
never
a
would've
holy
said-
no. I would have done it as a holy number. For some reason, I just refused. I don't know.
Every number's a holy number.
No, but
one
18,
said
is the
That's
holy
crazy.
number. It's the number of life.
Congratulations, Rude Collie. You just won absolutely nothing here on the Krigler Show. Save it up for nothing nice. Maybe
I've always wondered
know.
about that.
what? Wonder about what?
Why are
Winning
they
nothing.
participating when they win nothing?
Facts.
Well, because nothingness is. A lot of people
Excuse
need
me.
nothing.
Rude Collie is still a winner. Don't take that away from them.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
wait a minute. A
Nah.
winner?
Whoa,
winner?
no, George. Let me ask you.
Like
Yeah,
Zen. The Zen
If
thing.
you had guessed the number correctly, and
How
you
would
would
you
have
go?
been the winner of nothing, wouldn't you be more excited than you are right now? I think you're just jealous.
Nah. George is a real one. He don't care about winning. He don't care about that shit, bro. That
I
don't
didn't
don't
say he
move his
cared about
needle,
winning,
bro.
But winning does feel good when you do win.
Nah, not when it's for nothing, bro.
That's bullshit.
He
I
is
call
a
lies.
money
No,
fighter.
that's bullshit.
That's
I'm a
like
money
you. That's
fighter.
like you go
I
to a
disagree.
bar and you want to go
Prize
on a date,
fighter.
or you pick somebody and you walk out with nobody.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
win.
Nah, that's not
You win. You're leaving alone.
That's not the same. People don't come here with the intention of trying to win the dice game.
You don't know that.
Hey, that's a good point, Flo.
You know what I mean? Some
They
people
won.
think today's the day where it's
I
something
guess-
more than nothing. But
Blow
it's
them a
not.
kiss.
I guess that's true. I don't know that.
Know thyself.
The implications like I want to win nothing. See,
Yeah.
so there's people here that do want to win nothing.
That's Stockholm syndrome. You got these people brainwashed, bro.
Wait a minute. Wait. Rude Collie says I did guess twice. I'm
Oh,
taking
then that doesn't
nothing back.
count.
How dare you?
Take it back. Take it back.
Take
You're
a
really a
look.
loser.
No one won.
Now you don't get nothing.
Yeah, you ruined it.
I just took that nothing back. Good thing it's easy to do.
Hope it was worth it.
So winning
Yeah.
and losing are the same thing.
No.
I appreciate
he
the
has to deal with the
honesty.
shame now.
Absolutely not. No.
Now he has to deal with
George,
the shame. Winning means
For the
nothing.
record,
Losing
I
means
just
a
want
lot.
to make it very clear. You did not win.
I know.
All right. I need
Why,
you to know
why
that.
you coming at
Can I
George
get
like
another
that, bro?
guess?
George is
Yeah,
coming
you
at me.
should.
He's coming at my dice game right now.
He is. He is, actually. He is. I'm saying 18.
Our slave says, "How dare George take nothing from us?" See, you're trying to take their nothing away.
Bro,
All right,
nah.
let's do
This
this again.
Stockholm syndrome. You got these people brainwashed for
100
real.
sided die. All
Okay.
right, here
Oh,
we
it's
go.
getting real now. Okay.
100 sided die. All right, George
Okay.
gets first guess.
I
Okay.
have no idea.
All right, George, the dice has been rolled.
If you get it, bro,
Five.
don't even care.
5 again. Okay.
I'm sticking with 5.
All right.
This time, I'm
Andreas?
going. Okay, just joking.
Wait, what was the
A little
number
more
that you?
time to
What was
do
the number that Claude gave?
It's 100-sided
Well, I
die.
didn't
num-
give a number.
I
That's
said 9
exactly
last
why
time.
I wanted to go Andreas first because he was going to try to.
66.
Okay, Blood.
What made you go 66? I'm gonna go 31.
66 days to break a habit.
No, 31 wasn't it. Fuck this game, bro.
It wasn't it.
It was
No
5
one.
not it?
This is one of those numbers that like
Nobody
it's
picks.
sneaky.
No one's gonna guess it.
It's a sneaky one.
Okay.
There, one person actually got very close. There,
Okay.
we have one off at the moment. So one person is one off of this number.
I thought I was being sneaky by saying 31.
God, if it's 23, I'll be so annoyed.
So do we get a second pick since it's 100-sided?
We should, right? George is
No.
on to something. George is
Why?
on to
Why
something.
you want to win or something?
No, I just want to play.
Nah, we don't care about winning.
All right,
No
fine,
way.
fine. You guys
Yeah,
are.
man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, George.
No, you
Go
go.
ahead, George.
I go
No,
first this
George.
time? Oh, no, you got it,
All right.
George. You got it, George. Nah, you asked for
99.
it. Ooh, that is sneaky.
But
Is that not it? Why you frozen, bro?
I'm watching chat. I'm excited.
Okay, I'm going 75.
Oh
Andreas.
man.
He's asking AI what number is
No.
the most likely
No, I'm
to win.
1.
Ooh.
We have a winner in chat, but I
Okay.
gotta just say I'm kind of disappointed in Andreas right now.
Oh my
Okay.
god, really? It's that bad.
Yeah,
It was
No.
23? No.
it was 23.
Oh my god! I told you to stick with 23.
He literally said, if it's 23, I'm gonna be so disappointed. And then he didn't have 23 when he had another chance.
That's what's crazy, right? Like when I said 19, I was
That's
thinking
crazy.
18, and when I said 23 earlier, I was like, "There's no way it's
That's
18."
why I
then.
told you when he rolled it, stick with 23.
Damn.
But
That's why I don't
Super
gamble.
Dank did pull out the win though, because
I would have
Super
lost
Dank
my
Dank
Zamboni if I,
said
you know.
23.
That's stupid, bro. I hate this game.
No,
Oh
it was a
shit.
good moral lesson. It's a good
Good
moral
moral
lesson.
lesson. What's the
Did
lesson?
I
then?
know better? Did I know better and I need to trust myself?
What's the
It's a
lesson for
great
me?
lesson.
What's the lesson
That-
for
that
me?
you don't know better and you're oblivious to what's going on. It's a good lesson.
Completely
Right?
because you're fucking stupid. That's the lesson. You're a fucking dumbass. Stop trying because you're fucking dumb. That's the lesson. Don't
Did y'all
fucking
see
gamble,
that?
idiot.
Did y'all see that Trump cut the military aid?
Oh yeah.
To Ukraine?
So
Mhm.
Ukraine?
Yeah.
Or halted it? Halted it.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
man, did
frozen.
you guys watch him and Zelensky?
Yeah,
in
that was a good
Caul,
one.
right?
That was a good one.
That was
Yeah, it says
adorable.
Trump pauses all military aid, including weapons in transit to Ukraine.
Is that why they're all banding together
Well,
trying to start World War III now?
So,
Europe and
I had
Canada?
a friend.
basically.
Well, okay, but like what? 5% of the NATO budget comes from anyone else than us, and
Yeah.
We are
clearly-
NATO. That's what's
and
fucked up.
U.S. aid was paying those countries to pay their own debt. The whole thing is give them 3 months.
It's the
3
scam.
months. There won't be.
That's why people. I wish Trump would explain it once. We've been fucked since the Marshall Plan. We
Yeah.
have been picking up Europe's tab and military since 1946, and that's in the form of tariffs and USAID and other
Why
programs.
though?
Well, the original point of the Marshall Plan was to help Europe rebuild after World War II, except they just continued with the tariffs. That's why Europe is freaking out. Eva von Braun, or however you say, the president of the EU, the non-elected.
Eva von Braun. It's not
I call
Hitler's
her
girl.
yes, I call her
I
Eva
like
von
that.
Braun.
I like that one.
I
Thank
call
you,
her
George.
Eva. That's not her
I'm
actual
gonna
name.
start doing it.
I was like,
myself.
damn, she went into politics after that? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not her actual name. It's like von der Leyen or something.
We're working on it.
But she was pissed when Trump said 3 weeks ago that he was going to basically slap the tariffs on because he wants to make up for all of the Marshall Plan money. I mean, you're talking
Yep.
trillions of dollars. This is why they didn't want him winning or running, is because he's going to break all of the contracts that have been in place basically by the Soroses, the WEF, all the fucking Bill Gatesers, the Uniparty, and he's going to turn it for
the
America.
American public.
Nope. That's why you saw Disney. Look at Disney. The change is slow, but you see the Hollywood studios are like, yeah, we're getting rid of DI, except for Warner Brothers,
Yep.
which turned around and said, we're getting rid of DI, but we're just going to call it inclusion now.
The eye. We're gonna
Well,
keep
you
the
know
eye.
what? You got it. I don't want every channel to be the same anyway. If there's one DEI channel that's different than every channel, if like one market for queer culture exists, fine. Just don't make everything about that.
Yeah, that's true.
And if Disney,
true.
like, I think what Disney's gonna do is they're gonna prove that Snow White is so unsuccessful. They're like, look, see, we tried. Let us stop doing this. I think that's what they're kind
Because they hired a unibrowed Oompa Loompa, and then they just let her yap.
Yeah,
at them
I
out.
think they really failed that movie on purpose to show how much they don't want to be woke anymore.
I
They're
don't
like, look,
think-
we need an example of how bad woke is so we can pivot and then we can show
There's
our
so many
investors.
examples.
Yeah.
They're pretty good examples.
they
They're like,
don't-
look, people don't want this. Nobody wants Snow White. That's what they're proving.
What is the deal with I was listening to Patrick Bet David this afternoon, and he had Tate on.
Yeah, I saw
Andrew
live. I
Tate.
didn't watch
What
it though.
what is that? It's like
Is Andrew Tate a woman?
I saw half the people who are just spitting hate, and the other half who are spitting love. Like I don't know enough about it. Like,
They're sick of
what's
Andrew Tate. He was cool for a minute, and then he just like turned into an edgelord, and it just got stupid.
Is
got
he
sucked in.
transgender like Selena Gomez though?
No,
What?
I don't think so.
Have you seen the picture of him in the shorts? At very least, he's got a micro penis smaller than Elon Musk. Like you've seen those shorts. No?
Please don't.
What
I'm not
does
going to
that
show
have
it
to?
Don't- No.
I think he
Stop.
wants masculinity that he doesn't have. All right, I'm done.
Well, he did say that there's nothing gay about sleeping with a trans
Yeah,
woman.
he's funny. That was a funny joke. I thought that was funny.
Who said that?
Was it
People,
funny?
yeah, people ran with it. It was like he loves to fuck trans, but I just thought it was
Or
funny.
he is the
That's some
trans.
shit I would say.
Oh, butter
That is
framed
some
and
shit you
gold.
would say. All right.
Okay, because it's like
That's why it was funny to me.
Okay. You're right.
I didn't know a lot about him. I've just seen him here and there, and I started.
I think
seeing
he's
him.
like,
He's the most smeared man after Donald Trump, I think.
Well,
yeah,
that's
but
what
he
he was
also has.
saying on there. He was like public enemy number one. And I
He's
was
not number
listening.
one, but he's in the
Well,
top.
if Nina
top
Infinity
few.
was here, she would break it down.
Yeah,
It
I've
sounds
gotten
like
into
he's
debates
got-
with her. I've
It
gotten into
sounds like
debates
he's
with
got
her.
like a collection of like Epstein level recordings of blackmail footage on a bunch of people, and that
I
was
don't know
the
about
thing.
that.
That's
But what did he
Tate
do?
does.
Was he a fighter? Is that what it was?
Yeah, he
for him?
was
He was
originally.
a kickboxer, and then he started doing like a cam girl service,
Yeah.
and then there's a video of him like beating up a girl.
Yeah, but she wanted it.
She's come out and said like, no, that was like we were role playing, and
Yeah.
I liked that. That's
Sex
like
shit.
I'm into that,
Mm.
and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, why is it being used as ammunition against him then?
Because it was on the
Like-
internet. She didn't leak it. It was other people who've been trying to leak this for like years. It comes up
Right.
all the time, and
It
a
comes
new
up all the
audience is
time.
like,
people are
oh,
like, see, he beat up
Yeah.
a girl, and it's like, but she
yeah, she been
that girl
she been defended
wanted
him.
that. Like it's
None of
yeah,
the girls that were accused to be victims were victims, except for two of them who like plotted. I guess.
And the
But,
reason
like,
it called my attention because I saw DeSantis was like, I'm going to get the Florida Attorney General to look at him. I'm like, well, look at this guy for whom. So I dug in. I mean, I've heard his name.
And I'm
before. I
not
just don't
defending
know
him.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm not
anything
defending
about
him.
I'm
him.
not like a Tate. I've just
I
like,
used to fuck with him. I don't anymore.
I never have. Like I never saw the appeal, but I have a good father figure in my life. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think that's it.
you know,
All
what I
right,
mean?
let's chill out.
But
Sorry, I didn't even mean that either. Oh my god.
my bad.
I mean, I didn't follow him or nothing. I just like a lot of the shit he said. I already say. He
Dang,
was saying
that
some
was
shit that I said.
That
like
was,
fucking trans.
oh boy.
I'm there for it.
Oh
You know
my
what I mean?
gosh. Wow.
It's gay to fuck a woman. He made a good point. A male who looks like a woman or a woman who looks like Hulk Hogan. Which one are you gonna be more comfortable fucking? That's a good
Say
question.
that again.
Oh
a
wow.
male who's trans and looks like the hottest girl you've ever seen, or a woman who looks like is built like Hulk Hogan, everything except for they have a vagina. Which one are you gonna be more comfortable fucking face to face?
Yep.
Yeah, nothing with a dick.
It's tough. It's tough. I'm not fucking either one.
the Hulk
to be
Hogan.
honest.
That's a real
But-
prison based
The Hulk
question.
Hogan
you know?
woman.
It is.
You have, to,
Nothing-
you have
nothing
to-
with a
you have
dick.
to have
It's
gone
fucked.
to you have to have gone to prison to understand how bad it could get that you'd be making those kinds of decisions.
Well,
you know?
just imagine in real life, like if
In
you
real
had the
life,
choice,
you wouldn't
would
want
you want
either
to
of those
fuck?
things. You would
But
want
if you
something
found
else.
out, but if you had to, we can't go that
See,
route.
back to prison. Exactly.
I mean,
It's like-
No, I mean you don't have to
I
fuck
was
a
gonna
woman
say-
in prison.
it's a prison mentality.
We literally have done this before, gentlemen. this exact conversation. We've been here.
I'm not
And
doing
it's
that.
like-
I'm married to a
and-
woman.
The greatest part is, George erased it from his brain.
Yes, I did.
As soon as we ended the stream, George was like, "Where's the freaking, the Men in Black white?"
Basically, I completely damn. Just keeps coming back. Yeah.
Man,
And I see a lot of
Somehow.
people were bitching. That's what was funny because he was talking about how many people were bitching about Musk's 14th kid. I'm like, who gives that?
yeah, I don't care.
It's like,
I just
why
think
do
it's
people
funny,
talk-
but I don't fucking care.
I look. I have issues if he's not being a dad to them.
Which
and how,
Of
for some of
course.
them he isn't.
how can he be?
That's not what he
Right?
said. That's what they were talking about. Like, is it? It was
That's what I
interesting.
am
It was
upset with.
interesting what David was saying and what Tate was saying. They were both talking about like, okay, basically, is someone like Musk or people who have that many amount of kids, is it the same thing as someone who's there every single day? And of course, Tate was going off, no, because I think he has got 10 kids. He was saying Tate does.
Does
He's
he?
like,
I thought he only had 2.
that's
does
what he
he?
was
Kids?
saying. I don't know if he was exaggerating. This is what he was
I don't
explaining.
think he has 10
If he was using it as an example or a parody, I'm just telling you what he was like. With someone like Musk, you got to think about his brain. He's a king doing king things, and so he's building a legacy. He's wants to go to Mars. He wants to do this. So if he spends 2 hours with his kid each week, each one of them, he goes, the time that he's spending with him and that quality is going to have more impact than if a dad who's sitting on the couch watching TV with him doing nothing. See, they were talking about quality versus quantity.
That's just not true. That's false.
I agree with you. I was explaining the conversation.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying he's
in your kid's life, and he was like, "What's the difference between somebody who's with their kid all the time?" That's what the debate was, but who doesn't interact with them. It's like, okay, here's your iPad and here's the television. Because goes, how many moms?
All I know is Elon Musk has a trans kid. And it's like,
I don't think if you ask the
I don't
kid
think that happens unless they become indoctrinated into a different
somehow
by somebody else.
I agree.
Parents need to be the ones indoctrinating their children with the
100%.
values that they want to pass on. And that, hold on, excuse me. You know what I mean? This is that, like, I'm a father. I'm looking at my son. I spent the entire day talking to my son. Like, I'm going to be telling him. I'm going to be boosting his self-esteem. I'm going to be validating him that he doesn't need to seek it elsewhere and try to fit in elsewhere because he's going to know his own worth. That's like 100%. My number one goal in life is to show that he validates himself, right? Or I'm going to validate him. So he doesn't seek it elsewhere. He doesn't seek Andrew Tate. He doesn't seek this trans movement or like some stupid teacher that's going to try to
you're going to build the character. You're going to build the foundation of his character. Exactly. You're going to be there.
What a father is supposed to do.
Absolutely.
So me being a dad now, thinking about this all the time, seeing Elon Musk fuck Ashley Sinclair, and now she hasn't been on
her, right?
I guess so.
How is that a W?
She's been trying to trap him for years.
Women don't have self-respect. That's
she got a billionaire to knock her up. That's what she wanted. She made it very clear on multiple occasions to multiple different people. It's like, I guess that's a W. I think it's an L.
It's a W for women.
It's a W for the lazy, easy path in life. Sure,
that's 90% of women.
I feel bad for the kid.
I think it's not women. I think it's men too.
Yeah, but women are more likely to do that.
People in life want the easy road.
But yeah, but
men could get pregnant and get knocked up by Elon Musk.
But
a lot of them would choose to do it.
That's the difference. Men can't do that. That's why it's a W for women, because men don't have the opportunity to say, Elon, fuck me, and make me like
what an image.
It's an L for the kids. Exactly.
It's definitely an L for all of his kids.
Are the ones who suffer. Yeah, but you heard that Musk when he gave that interview about the son who's trans. He said that was the moment that he basically joined MAGA side, joined Trump's side, because he said it was the psychologist who had told him, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, your kid is gonna, do something to himself. And he's like, so he went along with it, but then he woke up and was like, what the fuck have I done?
Why did he go along with that?
Yeah.
But that's what he was saying. He was explaining.
A psychologist could tell me that, and I'd be like, fuck off.
But you haven't heard so many parents who've said the same thing. I don't know if that's them trying to not take responsibility, but I've heard a lot of these parents who are saying like, oh, well, the shrink told me this. And I was like, well, it's my child's life. Or so they went with it. Of course, they regretted it.
I think in 30 years, we'll see the effect that this nigga just fucking random bitches is having. Those kids are not going to turn out normal. Yeah, those kids aren't going to turn out normal. They seem like normal because they're kids, but like 30 years from now, we'll see. They're all fucked. They're all going to be fucked. And they have the rich dad. They'll not need for money. They're going to be fucked in more ways than one.
And they're all IVF.
And then he'll use Neuralink.
Their parents don't even love each other. That's like the craziest thing. Like if none of your
parents hate each other.
I mean, that is the craziest.
For that one, he just had another baby with the
or the
Siobhan.
Yeah, the third one with her.
You know what though? Like these are all IVF. So it's to me great. Like this is why the Grimes botched penis.
Are they all IVF?
Yeah,
they're all so far.
Even Ashley's kid.
That I don't know.
14 I've heard of. It sounds like all of them, all first 5, all the 3. Grimes' kids, so allegedly, unless Grimes is truly saying that Sam Altman's the father, she lied to Elon Musk about it being IVF, then it's IVF. And then these new kids, right? Ashley supposedly IVF as well.
But where do we hear that part?
Dude, they're all saying that he has micropenis.
Ashley said that?
Ashley said that they spent 2 nights together.
Yeah, she didn't say that was IVF.
Maybe I'm confused. Let me look it up again.
He has
I
a
thought
micro
that-
penis. I feel like that's what people want us to think
They're-
about the richest
they're
man in
saying-
the world. Probably
I
has the
mean, a
biggest
guy
dick in
that
the world.
obsessed. I think that obsession with rockets is
He has
why
the most money and the biggest dick. They
The
did
smaller-
say he tried to get his dick enlarged, though. They did
And
say
it
that,
failed,
and it
like Ben
botched.
Green-
I did hear that.
How did we get into a conversation about Musk's dick?
Let's
I
talk
didn't
about it
even-
more. What do you
smaller-
think it looks like?
The
How much hair
smaller
do
it
you think?
is, the more obsessed with rockets and being the best gamer I can imagine he would be, and having so many kids being the most manly. That's why Andrew Tate, the whole thing makes sense to me.
Do you think there's a curve?
What?
a curve in like the amount, the size ratio? Are you doing a median curve, like a graph?
No,
or do
like
you mean-
is it?
Oh,
I don't
literally,
give a
Literally,
shit.
like Bill Clinton. You mean like a bent?
I want to answer
Yeah.
from George the most.
I don't give a shit about Musk's dick.
Oh, I care about what you think about Musk's dick. So that's
don't
unfortunate.
care.
I'm never gonna have that answer. That's the thing that
No.
matters the most to me.
No.
Wait, Ashley, who are you talking about?
Just St. Clair, I think she means, because her name is Ashley. She doesn't want to share her name.
That makes sense. Okay, St. Clair. I got you.
How about sex laptop? We'll just call her that.
That's a good one.
That was her she it's funny because she her and I have interacted a few times on X because she
Who?
said some jokes that I didn't find funny.
Yeah.
She was
Who?
like defending Hunter Biden
Yeah.
and his laptop once, and I'm like, this is not like she makes jokes. She wrote for Babylon Bee a little bit, like she's like an edge. She tries to be an edgelord or whatnot, and she
Bro,
like
women are just
com-
bad at this.
yeah. It's just no. She's had some
Who are you
funny
talking
moments.
about?
But
Nah, she's bad.
St. Clair, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
but then I heard her talk,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Sounds like
oh
Fran.
my god! I saw
The
some
nanny
interviews.
is Fran.
Well, no, it's not the
Her
actually yes,
voice
the
is
sound of-
actually trash too, but
the,
yeah,
the
I
end of
understand what you're
the
saying.
sound of her voice is kind of annoying, but the inflections and the tones and the like what she was saying, I'm like, oh wow, you get your information, you get your ideas from other people.
Yeah, and she's very
and
condescending
make,
about it
and
too.
make it sound like they're yours. Like
Yep.
you know how those
she's
people
one of
do
those.
that.
Yep.
She's one of those.
They
Like
parrot.
listening to her freeform thoughts. Like, oh, you don't post your own thoughts. It's very obvious. Like when you follow me on X, you know that it's my my mind. You
Same.
know,
Yep.
I'm flawed too for sure. You know what I mean? And and listen to me talk. You know, it's just like that's what my show is. It's just stream of consciousness kind of vibe. You know, so certain people like she was talking. People were posting all these interviews that she was doing because she's a big fucking hypocrite about like, oh, men shouldn't have to pay for child support, this and this. Single parents are the problem with society. And then like here she is now
Yep.
a single parent to multiple kids now. I think
Yep.
she had a kid already, and it's like,
Yep.
you know, but she's acting all high and mighty, and
She
it's
went
like
on
now
delete,
she's
tweet delete spree too for
she
something
did
she
you know,
said. Yeah,
deleting those kind of tweets.
Yep.
It's like, oh wow, okay, yeah.
it's
I
trash.
wonder why she's deleting that.
But
And then I
wish I had
and then I
pussy.
got people started attacking me, going, "What? She has a good point," and I'm like, "But she deleted it. Why
Bro,
did she delete it?
the
What do you
internet
mean?
simps,
Of
bro.
course she's. I know, dude. I'm like, what do you mean? I know
can't
she had a
stand
good
it.
point, but she's deleting it because she's
Because she
she's
is
literally
a hypocrite.
being a hypocrite to
Yes.
her own point. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's the
I got
thing.
in arguments with people. I'm like, do you not understand what I'm talking? Why did she delete it then?
They just
And they're
because
like,
they
I
also
don't
get
know
their
why, but she
ideas from
still
other
had a
people.
great point.
They
Like,
also get their ideas from other people. They see all of the blue
Good point.
checks going down and saying congrats, congrats, congrats. So that is called damage control. So then everyone on the
Yep.
right will be like, I guess it's okay now. That's totally fine for her to be a hypocrite and go against it. And people fall for it and actually do it. And then you speak against it and you're the woke right. You're not allowed to be consistent. You can't be consistent. That's the thing. That's against the rules over there. And for the left. This is why I hate politics, bro.
Man.
I love politics. I just don't like politicians.
Yeah, well, these motherfucking talking heads act like politicians. You're one of the most consistent people I know. So that you're not the
Thank
same
you.
as these people.
Thank
Not I'm talking to George, but you as well.
Oh,
Thank
You
you.
as well. You as well.
Why
But like
did somebody
we aren't
say
there.
you
You know?
look like Morgan Freeman? I was
Alright.
checking my DM and I saw.
Why the fuck would you repeat that? Is the question. I don't look like Morgan Freeman.
I said you don't look like
But
Morgan
why
Freeman.
did you ask that?
No, because somebody put up a meme and I was like, what the
Oh
fuck?
no, what? No.
Hold on, wait. Let me play
That
it.
question came out of nowhere, bro.
Hold on, let me
Oh
play
my
it.
God.
Let me play it.
That's such a crazy question.
Hold on.
And it
hold on.
sounded
I got it.
genuine. Why
got
do
it here.
people say you look like Morgan Freeman? All right, bro.
Hold on. Flawed does not look like Morgan.
Will
Freeman.
Smith? He looks like Will Smith though, right? Or Chris
More
Rock?
Will Smith.
Or Chris
No,
Tucker?
Chris.
Or Eddie Griffin?
Does
Andreas.
not look like Morgan Freeman.
No,
Oh,
it's like
God.
Just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? It's so random.
They do
What
look
an
similar.
interesting theory. I had never heard this before, and seeing this cross comparison
If that's
here,
me,
it
bro,
really does
I'm
look like
so
they're
happy that
related.
wasn't me.
Steve,
I thought they were
Hold on,
gonna
that's
put
good.
me on Morgan Freeman for
Man,
sure.
if
That
you wasn't
part.
scared to
Oh
agree
my
rock.
God.
wait a minute.
Talking about
Maybe
it.
a little Stevie Wonder.
If you were Stevie Wonder, then you would say I look like Stevie Wonder.
I don't want to say I can't see it about Stevie Wonder.
Oh, it's hilarious, bro. Why do
Oh,
people say
Superman.
you look
Send-
like
send me that,
Morgan
'Cause
Freeman?
that's a perfect short. That's a perfect short.
It was great. Yeah. Superman
And
is
Andreas
great
just
work.
rattling off black names is crazy.
No, I've heard of
Nobody can look alike.
I've heard of your people, you know.
Sidney Poitier. Man, I have a
So
relative.
ridiculous.
I have a relative who I'm not going to name, but it's like we always get into it because I'm like, whoa, did you see this person over here? And they're like, no. I'm like, I said, do you think that everybody looks the same? They're like, what? I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with you? I was like, this is Morgan Freeman. This is Denzel Washington. I'm like, this is Will Smith. Sidney
Bro.
Poitier. She's like,
She cooked, to be honest. They're all the same character, though. They all play similar.
I'm like, do we
They're
look
the same
fucking
role.
same? No.
White people do look the same. Asian people look the same. Some black people look the same. This is just
No.
facts. None of those three you mentioned do, though. That's the thing.
I mean, Morgan Freeman and Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, they do look
had a
similar.
lot of
That's
Okay.
because of the hair. Well, you
That's
might as well
similar.
just throw
No.
Don King
They
in
got
there.
No.
bro,
Nose,
the teeth, the nose. They look the same. They do.
smile lines. There's a lot of similarities.
They do. They do.
Andreas, bring
Well,
it up.
who
bring it.
looks
Let's
like
bring it
James
back.
Earl Jones then?
Let's see who looks like Uncle
Anybody
Phil.
today.
Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince looks like James Earl Jones. If you really
It's
look
not
at
bad.
it.
I guess
Okay, I
You know
can
what I
see
mean?
that actually.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. That's true.
I'm getting
Yeah.
it for you there.
I'm not gonna
Have
say
you
anything
seen-
disrespectful.
Have you seen Will Smith's kids? They popped
Yeah.
up in my timeline yesterday. I'm
I
like, what
haven't.
the fuck?
No.
They're fucked.
Talk about no parenting.
Yeah, they're
Look.
fucked.
George, look.
They look similar, bro.
Yeah, I didn't
Smile's
think about
similar.
it. Yeah, I see
The
it.
nose.
Those
Look at
teeth,
that.
man.
If he
Yeah.
had the gap in the teeth, they'd look.
I
Yeah,
feel like the teeth is a little different because the gap.
Well, it's a little tighter there. That's true. He's got a little bit of a what do you call it? Gum loss
Teeth
there.
are-
But look at
are
the
definitely
fang.
not.
Look at the fang versus that fang right there. You know, it's the same.
That,
Mm.
do you think that Morgan Freeman got those tattoos then?
those aren't tats.
on his cheeks.
According to
I mean,
Andreas, they
yeah.
are.
I know they're not.
According to
I know
Andreas,
they're
they
not.
are.
But if he was Jimi Hendrix, then he was like,
Yeah.
I gotta be someone different. Let's get.
It could be though. It could be. I did hear that he did some weird stuff. Like, so he went to Africa and got like a family member sacrificed allegedly, so he could like
I
live.
heard Morgan Freeman was dating his granddaughter.
Be more
What
famous.
weird AI do you
I mean,
look
the
at?
nose is the only thing they got. I mean, look at that.
Oh my God, he
No,
does
no.
have the nose
He
though.
does have.
It's a
the
black nose, bro. This
No,
is called
bro.
a black nose, man.
No, bro. Mm-mm.
I
Yeah.
don't think
No.
there's
Michael
such a thing.
Jackson's
Black
nose doesn't look like
nose.
that.
Hey,
It
Michael
slightly
Jackson
does.
did not have a black nose.
He did.
did-
Remember, he
he
had a
did
bell
once.
pepper nose at one
He
point.
did one.
That's why he
When
got it turned
A
into a
bell
fucking
pepper nose.
light fixture.
Bell pepper.
He got it turned into a light
Real.
switch.
What the hell happened to his nose too? It used to disappear year by year.
Yeah, he got it shaved and shaved and shaved.
Till there was nothing left. Poor guy.
Yeah, really sad what happened there.
It was sad.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, Sony did him dirty.
Holy shit, that is
I don't think 50 Cent has a black nose.
Let me see 50 Cent. Tell me 50
50
Cent.
Cent. Yeah, he's
I
got.
don't think there is such a thing as a black nose. I think
There
they're just
is. It's
noses.
wide. It's wide nose.
Greeks have wide noses.
But they also have like noses that come forward wide. Black noses are like smushed and
Okay.
wide.
I
They're
never
flat.
focused on nosiology. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, we all got different noses, bro.
We've got the resident black nosiology
Thank you.
expert here.
I just want my label. I just want my credit.
Andreas.
That's fucking nuts.
Studying noses.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I mean, you kind
He
of
does
gave
look
it to
like
me 'cause
he does look like the like in his office.
he's like,
he
I
could.
went to school on
Yeah,
black
his
noses,
shirt.
so-
I studied black noses in
California.
college.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
What about
It was a
Diddy?
minor.
Well, what kind of nose does Diddy have?
Rapist.
Diddy or didn't he? Diddy or didn't he?
He got a lubist. It's luby, really
A
luby.
lubist.
Yeah, lubist nose,
I wonder when they're
Blood
gonna
clots
have
and
his
midget
fucking
turtle
trial.
noses.
bro. I think you might beat it. Unfortunately,
Hey, well, because he has
Diddy?
all those
You
servers.
think Diddy's gonna beat it?
He's got
Yeah.
all those servers on everybody.
I
He
haven't
could-
paid
yeah.
attention.
Weren't those servers in the
weren't
weren't those servers in the Palisade fires? Isn't that the point of that whole?
by what I read, it's like he was sending his through his lawyer before he was fired or quit or whatever. He had contacted a relative. It was like, "Did you get the pizza boxes?" He's like, "I got the pizza."
oh yeah, I saw that.
Because you're talking about the pizza boxes of the flat servers. He's like, "I got them all," because he
Yeah.
supposedly had cameras, every angle in every room. So
Oh
He
shit!
might be out of
Okay,
here, bro.
so-
He might get free, or get
or got.
yeah.
Yeah, Epstein. We'll just
Yeah.
say.
Or Morgan Freeman.
I'm still waiting for the
300.
fucking Epstein
Jimi
files.
Hendrix.
Talking about the Epstein
No.
files.
I don't think it's happening, bro.
It
I
could
don't
be
think it's
like
happening.
It's got to happen. Trump.
The
He's
Epstein-
not gonna.
All right.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Diddy could come back as a
No,
golf.
hold on. So the
coach, you know?
lead, the FBI office director in New York, the one who was withholding the stuff, just got fired,
Yep.
or just was forced to resign,
Mhm.
which is bullshit. Because can we just arrest them?
I wish.
They are going against a directive order, and like I don't know. I mean, is it an arrestable offense to just not do what your boss
That
says?
fucking arrest him
guess
anyway.
not.
You can't say no. Fuck him. He's hiding something.
Yeah.
I want all those people cleaned out, fired, jailed. I want justice.
I agree.
I want the ones jailed that did something illegal. I don't want.
I want them.
being
I
arrested.
agree, but I want also the ones who helped them. See, that's why I when I was younger, I used to like Hannity until I realized he was just another uniparty shill, just another controlled opposition. Because I remember one day he would start stating this over and over. He goes, a lot of people attack the FBI, but we have to think about it. All the good men and women. I'm like, what fucking good men and women? If you're good and you're in there, then you should stand up and say, this is wrong. And everybody should know about it. And somebody told him that. He's like, well, what about their job? Then you're not fucking good. You have to have guts, courage to say this is wrong, because it's not about you working in a little office. It's about you and what you're doing for
What
America.
about the people that don't see that side of
Well,
it?
if they don't see it, I said different. I said the ones who know it, who see it and do nothing and stay quiet, I view them as complicit, no different than the bad guys do, because
I
they're
agree. It's
seeing
their
it,
job.
they're just afraid. And if that fear, you're allowing it to continue, that's how you lose a country. Somebody who doesn't know shit, it's not their fault. I don't care about them. I want the ones who know. That's what I'm waiting for.
I feel like most of the people that know are in on it.
In on it by one way or the other, either participating or participating by being silent. But no. Trump promised it. And so far, Trump, I think he's a man of his word. He's shown that he's not going to let it go. Personally, I'm pissed that he keeps allowing, and I understand it, the strategy. And people say he's a strict constitutionalist, but when you get judges like Amy Berman Jackson, who he fires that special counsel, who's not a special counsel, just special counsel in the White House, and then that judge, reinstates him, I would be like, enforce it. I'm not letting this guy in. I'm the fucking president of the United States. These are Article 2 powers, the executive branch. Go fuck yourself. I know he doesn't want to do that, but I want to see that. And now you had Jonathan Turley today say, well, I think Trump just set up a massive win for himself, like saying that this whole thing that he's laid out for these judges to do, where he's going along with it, is setting up a challenge to basically certify and cement the powers of the presidency, because it's going to be going before the Supreme Court. And it's a question they've been asking, he says, for about 50 years, who the president can hire and fire and what he can or cannot do. And he's like, maybe Trump set this up the entire time. Like, that's why he's kind of gone along with it. I hope so.
I saw an interesting rumor about March 4th, which is tomorrow. that Trump announced something
Big. I saw
special.
that.
Something big's happening tomorrow. Now, people were wondering what that was. Now, March 4th was the original inauguration day, and they were talking about. I was reading about something along the lines of him actually being inaugurated tomorrow, even though he already was, but he didn't have his hand on the Bible. Do you remember this?
Right. He was doing the address to, it's not the State of the Union, but it's like an address to Congress. It's called the State of the Address or something like that tomorrow night.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
The State of the Union. Yeah, the State of the Union will happen next year. It should have happened already, but he didn't obviously do that. Most president-elects don't do it. But tomorrow night is I think it's called an address to Congress because the Speaker of the House invited him. Congress has invited him, and he's going to. It's like a State of the Nation and the State of the Union, but it's not called that. I don't know what the technical term is right off the top of my head. Hold on, I'll find out.
But I feel like it's beyond that. Like he's going to announce something like some sort of.
I'm sure he is. It's his basically version of State of the Union. It's just called an address to Congress. Hold on, I hate when I forget a word like.
Whatever it is, he's going to give us the classic.
Oh yeah, big
what
time.
he's doing, what he's done, and what his plans are, and he is really transparent. It's pretty incredible. I
love that.
Yeah.
Promises kept.
It's a joint session. Joint session. He's giving an address to the joint session of Congress. Yeah, I think he's gonna go. He's gonna go in on Ukraine because he had a couple people from the White House talk about, giving a preview.
Hopefully, it's the end of NATO.
Doge. He's going to talk about Doge a lot.
I hope we do a NATO exit.
Over 70% of NATO funding comes from America, and it's like
it's America. Look, if we look at America, there's actually an incredible article that I wanted to share yesterday on the stream. I didn't get a chance to because we were talking about Ukraine, and I was trying to explain to people that. Because we're going over like what happened in the White House, what happened in the Oval Office. I'm like, look, when the Soviet Union collapsed, the United States of America promised Russia, as it became Russia, that NATO, and as we all know, NATO is the U.S., would not expand. In 1991, we guaranteed that NATO would not add any additional countries because Russia does not want to have the U.S. on their borders. Okay. 1994, Bill Clinton, and Hungary, Poland, and Czechoslovakia. You're not part of NATO. Russia's pissed, but still, it's far enough away. I think it was 2002 or 2004.
No, hold on. Before you move on, in 97, Putin said, "You know what? Let me join NATO too. Let Russia with Bill Clinton," and they were like, "No, we don't want that.
Right?
We don't want that." And it's like, well, why? Why not? Why not have good solid relations and actually bring Russia into the fold and have they didn't want that. So anyway, continue on.
No, because the fuckers want war. You're right, but
it goes back to Clinton.
Yep.
When Russia was trying to be like, you know what, fine, well, let's just end all of this hostility and bring peace across the board. Essentially, I mean, I don't know.
I agree. They because basically you have the Uniparty has been trying to foment a war for almost 40 years, a World War III. That's what this is all about. And so in many ways, America instigated this shit. Trump is trying to end it because then Putin was what happened. We had Georgia, the Donbass. Then you get Ukraine, and Putin's like, enough. He had said, if you do this, I'm gonna fucking invade. Like he didn't hide it. So when the news keeps going out there, oh, Putin's this mass murderer, this dictator.
And the fucking biolabs on the border.
Right.
Creating fucking who the hell knows what. Holy shit.
How many Russians have been massacred by Ukrainian gangs? Quote.
Well, how many Ukrainians have been killed by Ukrainian gangs and the government?
The other thing is, what's a gang? I remember I told my dad when he
was paramilitary.
I was like, Dad, don't go to Ukraine because you can't tell who's the police, who's a gang, who's paramilitary, who's military. It's like it's completely convoluted. And that was 2014. Nothing's changed.
I'll ask you this: what would you do, and what would America do if Putin, right? If he were to put a military base on the Rio Grande on Canada's border, we would be in fucking war in 2 seconds.
Yeah, what about Cuba? Exactly. Well, I don't know. I mean, probably. I think the thing is Trump might allow for Russia to have. This is the thing. Russia's not the Soviet Union, and it's this crazy cop out that the neoconservatives and the neoliberals, who are both Marxists, by the way, continually use the USSR as the threat. And earlier we were talking about how we built Europe. Well, it's kind of true. What was going on was we were trying to stop Europe from becoming the Soviet Union, right? Because we had to divide it after World War II. So we had to boots on the ground, try to keep Europe together, right? This is Operation Gladio. But you get to the point where Europe is its own thing, and now Russia's not what it used to be. And this is also because, okay, Medvedev and Putin used to be, if you were a spy, you go to another country and you have to have a business there to justify being there. You go there and you're saying, hey, we have to take photos and patent our Soviet inventions in the West, whatever. You build this company and you're starting to make more money outside of the Soviet Union than you're getting paid. The Soviet Union wasn't paying their KGB very well. So all of a sudden you're like the Panama Papers thing. They're making so much money. They become better capitalists, better scam artists than the CIA itself. And this is, what do you, okay, also rabbit holes happen.
Hold on. Calm down for a second. I want to just point something out I find very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You say, like, imagine if Russia built a military base in the Rio Grande in Canada, right? Whatever. But like, China owns so much land right outside almost every single military base, American land.
Correct.
Not that they're building military bases there, but like they own a shit ton of the land that's around all these places. And it's like no one seems to bitch and complain about that.
Yeah, that's why.
And they do have secret police stations.
That's what. Yes, they do. All over the US.
They had it in New York. They had their own police
all over. Philadelphia. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
they do. But that's why Trump, I believe,
Russia, man, Russia, and it's like, hello.
It's because the only name people remember. China. They don't want to pay off their They don't want to piss off their CCP paymasters who have bought them off. So they're like, let's stick with Russia. And they don't like Russia because Putin doesn't play that fucking social justice warrior woke mind virus game. He's a traditionalist. He doesn't. Anyway, I got to get running, fellas.
I got to go too. We're up at the 2-hour mark. Epic Mike, I saw that you wanted a link, but we were.
Fuck Epic Mike.
This is coming to a close.
He does look like Morgan Freeman, though.
Epic Mike.
Samoan they don't all look the same, Andreas.
I mean,
I'm the only George. I'm the only one here who actually believes that.
I am the one who believes
the black nose expert. So I guess we're just gonna have to trust him.